Oh, I gotta be careful. Oh, interesting. My nose already itching. I don't know what for. Okay, let's see. All right, sounds good. Hey, Alicia. It's all right, girl. Take your time. I love my moderators. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate my moderators, all my subscribers. Hello, boos. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Mary. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome. Welcome, Pisces and Pisces affiliates. We're going to do a reading for you, Pisces, just to see what's going on. I wanted to go ahead and do this little setup because I've been testing it out with the members. And it has been positive as far as what I can see. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Lanice. Hey, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all get in the comment section. Get active, you guys. If anybody is new here, just so you know, welcome to Pisces Network, okay, where we do Pisces readings. But it's deeper than that. We really have a community. We have, goals that we've set for ourselves, and we just read the energy the way it needs to be read so that we can accomplish these goals. All right. Now, I just closed the door and Snowflake was relaxing on the blanket in the other room. And I just closed the door because I'm like, okay, girl, you finna be in there. But then I hear knocks on the door. So I don't know who it is. And I might not get up. Hey, Chloe, welcome. This is a very chill vibe. Okay. We're not pressed for information here right now. We're just commingling and bonding with each other, saying hello, greeting each other. Pisces, I love to see it. Okay. If you would like to subscribe, feel free to do so. You guys, as you come in, be sure to hit the like button. Okay. I'm trying to decide what deck I want to use first because I feel that there may be some messages here for you that are important messages that you need to know. And I'm trying to figure out what deck that I'm being called to use first. Kind of this deck over here. I haven't really used this everyday witch oracle first, but I think I'm going to do that. So, before we get started, just so you guys know, y'all, as you come in, please like the video. Also, if you are not subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button, okay? Oh, wow. I think that's from the Palo Santo. Anything you need to know at any time is going to be in the description box below, you guys. Okay? All the links are down there for whatever you need. But please, when it comes to the reading, you guys be sure to take it how it resonates. Don't put anything into your life that does not belong, okay? It's so lovely to see your face. I know. I'm just I'm just playing, Pisces. It is lovely. I think I have a lovely face. So I figured I'd show it off today. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to get started. See, banging. Who's coming up the stairs? Heavy footed. Hey, you guys, how's your Wednesday going? Hump day. Are y'all doing any humping on hump day? No, let me stop. Don't even think about that. Hey, Talonda. I'm doing well. How are you? Hey, Becky. Thank you. All right. I know I'll be taking forever to get started, but, you know, that's the energy sometimes. This is crazy, isn't it? I love it. Y'all, at any point in the video you hear an echo, just let me know. Okay. Shout out to all my moderators, subscribers, members. Okay. Everyone who contributes. All right. And I do have my laptop right here because on the streaming platform, I can't see how many people like the video. I can only see how many watch it. So I have to keep my laptop right here. I feel like somebody is knocking on the door, y'all. Hold on. Y'all, get comfortable. Get your drinks. Get your snacks. Whatever you need to do. You knocking on the door, baby? Yeah. Oh, my bad. You was knocking so light. What's up? What you doing? You coming to get the... Go take the snacks. I know you coming to get them other snacks. You want to say hey to people on live? Or no?
No.
All right, son. Go ahead and close. Can you close the door behind you at least? If you're just going to come and bum me for snacks?
Okay.
Thank you. Jeez. I didn't know that was him knocking on the door. All right, Pisces. So let's see. For Pisces. What are the messages for Pisces at this time? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Show me what I need to see for Pisces at this time. What do we need to be talking about with Pisces? Ooh, that's a lot. What do we need to be talking about with Pisces at this time? That was the Tears of Joy and Sadness card. Oh, excuse me. So there could be some situations where you guys could be going through... Thank you, Mary. He's a little heartbreaker. Man, because he will sure say fuck you real quick. He will not talk to people. He will not hug you. Like sometimes he don't even be wanting to hug me. And I'd be like, for real? I said, oh, do you want to say hello to the people? No, just like that. No, I'm trying to be like him when I grow up. That's what I'm really trying to do. I don't mind. I don't care. You don't have to speak to people, son. Okay. Tears of joy and sadness, though, Pisces. I feel like some of you guys, okay. Some of you guys could be in a situation where there's some type of catch-22. I was thinking of like a happy and sad, good and bad mixed together in one experience. There's a catch-22 situation here. So there's something that is very joyous, but it's also very sad at the same time. Whatever it is in your life. You have the Learn from Life card that came out, okay? So let's go ahead and read what that says. Meditation for peace and serenity, change and progress. So there's change and there's progress coming in. I told y'all this boat, okay, is symbolic of your forward progress. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, folks don't even want to listen to what I have to say. And that's fine. But I know that there's a lot of you guys who do listen to what I have to say. And you understand that you've been making a lot of progress with whatever it is that you've been doing. And it's progress that you can be proud of. We posted on the community board, the community tab. If y'all do not pay attention to community tab. Sometimes I put little inspirational stuff there. And we said it's not important to necessarily be perfect, but it's only really the only thing that you should worry about is making progress in situations. Okay. Hey, Demi. How are you today, love? So you guys are making a lot of progress, and there's changes that are happening because of this progress. Um, I feel like this progress has to do with lessons that you are learning about life through action. Okay. So whatever actions that you guys are taking at this time, physically, I feel like this is physical. I feel like this is actual body movement, exercise, or just getting up and living the way that you imagine your life to be. It's causing there to be forward movement. Okay. Now, with the meditation for peace and serenity, I do feel that sometimes there are things that you cannot change, and you are realizing that. Okay. The foundation of your energy at this time, Pisces, is knowing that there's a lot of things that you have no control over, but the things that you do have control over, you're going to make a point to, stay in control and not let people affect you. Okay. Let me plug this charger in. Let me plug this charger in because I do not want my phone to die. I don't want to have to deal with that. And, oh, candle, don't burn yourself or the equipment. Don't burn the equipment, girl. I'm trying to keep these braids to the side. I'm going to put them back. All right, so let's go. Learn from life. Okay. Now, which card is this? Learn from life. It's on page 46. So there's possibly some type of completion that's coming with this as well. All right. So it's a number 6 card. And the change in progress was reminding me of the 6 of Swords. Okay, that boat energy. And it says, someone once said that those who do not learn from their mistakes are doomed to repeat them. Have you been learning as you move through life, or are you still doing the same thing over and over again and wondering why your situation hasn't changed? Ooh, Spirit be talking shit. Okay. It says, there are many different ways to learn: books, experience, the wisdom of others. But if you want to become your own best self, it is important to keep learning from life's lessons, large and small. What have you learned today? So it's interesting. They're asking, what have you learned today? And the title of the video is, it's Wednesday. So what have you learned on this Wednesday? Okay. Hey, Keely. All right, Alicia, be safe, boo. Do what you got to do. Oh, I'm glad you're good, Demi. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's like, are you expecting something to change right now, Pisces, that has been constant in your life for a long time? Are you expecting whatever this is to change without making any changes yourself? Are you expecting your circumstances to be re-envisioned without creating a new vision yourself? Yeah, AP. Okay, AP said, I learned money is energy. Let it flow. Exactly. And that's one thing I was telling you about in one of my shorts for you guys who own businesses and stuff like that. Don't be worried about if you have to return a client their money, or you have to, submit a refund, or, give somebody something to make something right in a situation. Because it's one thing about it is, whatever you put out, you're going to get back. And if there was a situation where that money held negative energy, or whatever it was that you may have been purchasing, whoever you're hanging around, if there's something in your life that holds energy, which everything holds energy, but if there's something in your life that holds a particular energy that's not good for you, or it's not something that you need in your life, okay, then the universe, if you are praying as such and doing whatever meditations that you do to keep your life peaceful, okay, peace and serenity, then whatever that is going to be removed from your life. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be upset about it. You don't have to stress about letting it go. Just like I tell a lot of you guys deal with alimony and child support from delinquent, deadbeat co-parents or ex-spouses. Don't worry about that money. Let them keep their little raggedy energy money. Let them keep their little raggedy coins and dollars. Why? Because you may not want that negative energy infiltrating your space, infiltrating your bank account, infiltrating your wallets, infiltrating your peace to acquire it or whatever you have to do. So they're basically saying every day is a chance for you to learn. All right. And a lot of you guys are taking that energy very seriously. Now, let's keep going. A lot of y'all are taking this energy very seriously. Let's pull some kippers. My card stash. That's my card stash in the back, y'all. My little card stash. It's bigger. It's all of that right there. So that's where we get the cards from when I be reaching. I don't want y'all to see my secrets. No, I'm just joking. This is strange. Like, ooh, her face. Her face, bitch. Yes, my face. Ugh. Okay. No, let me focus. See, I be trying to focus. I can't focus. When I'm looking at y'all, I can't focus. Hey, Purple Magic. Ooh, my favorite color. Purple Magic. Season's greetings to you. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm grateful that you are here too. Y'all be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you all for being here. What are the messages for Pisces at this time? I feel like there's lessons in everything that you do. And a lot of times it's a lot easier for us to see the negative messages and the negative lessons. But there's also positive messages and lessons that Spirit wants you to be aware of too. Hey, Messiahville. What are the messages for Pisces at this time? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Yes, I lift the deck before I shuffle. What are the messages for Pisces at this time? What do they need to know in regards to these lessons? Okay, so there's a message coming in, Pisces. Ooh, my nose is itching too. It's all right, Keely. I appreciate you being here. Don't get in trouble now. If somebody come around and the manager is around, put the phone up, lock the screen, turn it off. Because I'm going to keep talking. I don't want you to get in trouble. Pisces, there's a message coming in. This is a warning. 7. There's a message that's here, or there's a message that's been opened that you didn't read, maybe in your DMs, text messages, emails, or a piece of mail that you have not opened yet. This could be something that you are just now opening, but you haven't read. It seems like there's a message here for you that's important that you haven't read or you have not opened yet, okay? It could also be that this is a spiritual message that the universe is trying to give you that hasn't been confirmed yet, okay? Because sometimes we get messages from spirit and we know what the answer is to a situation, but there's a confirmation that has to come as well. It's kind of like when you order something online and you get the message that is confirmed, like your order is placed, but you haven't actually received the package. So you could definitely have some type of correspondence or mail, something that's coming in that you haven't yet opened or that you haven't yet paid attention to or confirmed. Thank you, Purple Magic. You know. What else for Pisces? Okay, we have poverty. Interesting. And that's a 37. So the message here for me that I get for you guys is that there's a lesson that you have either learned or that you are about to be taught when it comes to your life. And it has to do with poverty or the ending of an impoverished situation, adjudication and despair. Snap. Well, it looks like somebody is being judged and cast out based on whatever ruling or judgment has been passed down. Hey, Kathia. Hope I said that right, boo. I feel like there's an ending to an impoverished situation, or an ending to a situation where someone was not being taken care of, who wasn't being properly parented, who wasn't being properly nurtured or nourished. You may be getting a message that someone can't take care of themselves, or someone can't take care of someone else. I don't think somebody wanted me to say that because I felt it was like the breath. Hey, Michelle, yes. I feel like there's somebody here who can't take care of themselves, or someone who can't take care of someone else. This could be a child. I don't know who they're with, but this could be a child where one of the parents could possibly be getting left out of a court agreement or something like that because they can't take care of the child, or they can't provide. There could be a court decision about that. Oh, thank you, Purple Magic. I appreciate that. I be tired though. I'm gonna tell y'all for real. I be tired. I know that a lot of y'all went over there and subscribed to Mom Jeans, but I be tired. I really appreciate it too. I haven't forgot about y'all. I still have your emails if you know what I'm talking about. And I have not forgot about you guys. I just have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Did y'all see that? Wait. That was crazy. I swear the camera just did a little flip. Interesting. What else for Pisces? What else are the messages? All right. Judication and gift. Okay, so somebody's getting judication and despair, and somebody's getting judication and a gift. So whatever this decision is that's being made, Pisces, it's a gift. It's a decision to give something to someone after they've been left out or ostracized in a situation, or this is a person who's being ostracized because they're being judged, and there's going to be some type of gift that's given because of this situation. Yep. And then you got this change card and wealthy man. That's very interesting. I did a pre-recorded reading. Y'all will see it soon. And it was the change card, occupation on one side. Two cards came out together in this deck. It was the change card that's here and the occupation card. Then you also had the marriage card and I think thoughts. And at the bottom of the deck was child, and at the back was courtship or something like that. Some of you could have a wealthy man coming into your life, okay, that could be creating some type of change in your life. I also feel like there could be a situation where a decision is being made where you're being given something that helps you come out of poverty. This could be an opportunity. It could be something that has been owed to you legally, but there's something that's helping you come out of poverty, or it's a gift that you have that can help bring you out of poverty. Help bring you out of this poverty-stricken mindset that some of you may be dealing with or struggling from, and change you into someone who is more wealthy, not just financially, but mentally and spiritually as well, okay? Let's see what else. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. Uh-oh, somebody's running upstairs. It ain't time for his brother to come home, so he must be ready. What else does Pisces need to know about this, Spirit? What else does Pisces need to know about this situation? Some of you guys may be going to court. If you have any type of court proceedings coming up, I feel like you're going to be given some type of pardon or given some type of gift. I don't know. I'm not a legal professional, but what it does look like here is that there's someone else who is going to be in despair or left out or ostracized because of whatever decision is being made at this court proceeding or this spiritual trial, whatever this is. Y'all know it'd be spiritual trials going on. Okay. Somebody may have received some type of court summons. I don't know what this is. This could be court summons, and they don't have the money to do what needs to be done. Whatever, like, they're being brought to court for, maybe this is you, this could be someone else. But it feels like whatever someone is being brought to court for, they can't afford it or they can't pay for it, but that could lead to some type of, like, pardon being made in a situation. Somebody could be pleading, you know, unemployment, or they could be pleading some type of poverty standpoint where they can't actually do what the court wants them to do. If that's what's going on behind the scenes, then I feel like spiritually, if someone like owes you money or something like that and they're claiming poverty and they can't pay for it, I feel like you're going to be receiving other gifts to compensate for what somebody owes you that they're claiming that they can't pay. Or you may receive some type of gift or assistance with something that you are unable to pay when it comes to, like, going to court or being judged. Okay. Oh, I'm happy for you, Purple Magic. That's good. I feel you, Demi. I hate court, and I don't mind saying it. What else for Pisces in regards to this message, Spirit? Only what they need to hear at this time. Maturity. Ooh. And then we have We Are the World and Totality. I mean, We Are the World is kind of like totality, right? If we are the world, that's the total whole sum of what the world consists of. Completion, totality. Something about everybody being equal. It's like something about the whole sum of a group being equal. Or something being grouped together, like the total. I don't know. There could be a total, like financially, like a total that's being grouped together, or that's being paid by a group of people. But this is something to do with maturity. Take it how it resonates, y'all. I'm not here to answer all the questions and solve all the problems. But it feels like there's a situation that is going to require some level of maturity, okay? A lack of ignorance, a certain knowing that needs to happen in a situation. What deck do I want to use? What deck do I want to use? What deck do I want to use? I don't know. Let me use this one. This is a Rider-Waite. I really do like Rider-Waite decks. That's crazy. I got a lot of them. Hey, Roxy. Hey, Adrian. Okay. I'm gonna make you a moderator. I'm gonna make you a moderator, Purple Magic. Okay. Just while you in here. Oh, wow, Chloe. That's crazy. You know what? That also leads me to believe that this We Are the World and totality, maturity, I feel like there's something that's being understood by the world, or there's something that everyone in the world is having to deal with, Pisces. So it's like you may be feeling like something is only happening to you, but it's actually happening to a lot of people in the world right now. It's actually happening to many different individuals who may be in your community, you know, or just on the planet with you. Okay, so if you having to deal with issues with child support, you know, and this person didn't show up, or they're not showing up in your life, or they're claiming that they don't have anything to give, I feel like it's come to such a collective It's come to such a collective scale that it's not that the universe wasn't stepping in before. I just feel like there has to be a certain level of, I don't know, momentum that needs to be present for a situation to really get addressed, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of people dealing with a situation. There could be a lot of people dealing with poverty, a lot of people dealing with court issues, a lot of people dealing with child support, alimony issues, a lot of people dealing with maybe police brutality or, you know, excessive tickets, you know, whatever it is. But there's something that there's a lot of people dealing with that I feel like is being rectified through a gift from the universe. Or it's a lot of gifted people that are affected by this. Okay? I'm telling you. What are the messages for Pisces in this situation? What do they need to know, Spirit? I hope y'all are having a good day. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Thank you to everyone who is here. All my subscribers, moderators, and members. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna keep telling y'all. I mean, I've been saying it on the readings, but like this solar, whatever the fuck, this eclipse took me out. I was not feeling this, whatever this eclipse energy and all this other energy. I was not feeling that shit. Not at all. Not at all. It really took me out. What? Purple magic. I'm gonna have purple magic right now, for real. How are you in here? How are you in here talking? What are the messages for Pisces? I just like coming on here talking to y'all. I don't have any social life whatsoever, and I'm not ashamed of it. Inner light, you thought two people were shuffling? No, it's just playback. What are the messages for Pisces in this situation, Spirit? What are the messages? Ooh, and the deck is in reverse. I didn't even know. I'm like, why is it so weird? Like, I was feeling weird when I shuffled the deck, but maybe I don't know. That's an omen. The deck is reversed. The Magician is reversed. Hey, Dark Side. Oh my God. This is some bullshit. Oh. Oh my God. What the fuck is this reading? What? Okay. All right. Okay. Jesus. And it would, like, okay, if the deck was reversed and the fucking Five of Swords came out. I mean, this is good. This is good. Somebody's getting released from jail though. Okay, whoever in jail, you get released. You get released. Just don't do nothing. Don't take no action right now. Because I feel like it's going to be a gift or a pardon. So whoever got somebody in jail right now, whoever's in jail, whoever feel like they're in spiritual jail, whoever feels like they've been bound to somebody or that they have been in some type of bondage, restriction, you're getting released from whatever that is. This is like some type of manipulative behavior. God dang. This is some type of bullshit. Like, I don't know what this is, y'all. But look, give me free, bitch. Oh, okay. I didn't know, but thank you. Purple magic. That's security in here. Purple magic not gonna let nothing happen to us, people. So I appreciate you, boo. Cause somebody getting released. There's some type of sneaky behavior. There's some type of trickery, deceitfulness, lies, manipulation that is being uncovered here. Be careful, because I feel that there's been some type of strong manipulation that's coming out to the surface. See, would it reverse? Whatever this was has been hidden. Whatever this was hidden. It was protected, or there was some type of protection, maybe through spell work or something like that. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But somebody was the magician, but they were making wrong decisions. Okay? Now, what I want to tell y'all, Pisces, is that right now, if you're doing anything fucked up or sneaky, somebody is watching you. They're spying on you, and they're going to try to stop you from taking whatever action that you want to take in a situation. But if there has been somebody being manipulative towards you, which that's more than likely all of us, I feel like there's going to be some type of gift that is received from a choice to be mature. Okay, somebody's definitely spying on someone and catching somebody in the act. That's what this is. Somebody is catching someone in the act when it comes to deceitful behavior being exposed. Somebody is catching someone in the act being manipulative. Okay, we're gonna flip the deck around and shuffle. It's like someone is trying to, I don't know. It feels kind of weird. Like, you know what they say with the magician card, as above, so below? Somebody is trying to like be like as below, so above. So I don't know. It's like somebody's trying to conjure something up from a low vibrational place, or just conjure up some low vibrational energy. Okay, why is this magician in reverse? We're going to take it one step at a time. That's what I feel like Spirit wants y'all to do. Take it one step at a time. What is this magician in the reverse? Take it one day at a time. Let the energy flow. Ooh, bitch! Did y'all see that pop out? That's why I'm going to be showing y'all my face. Look at these crazy... What the fuck? Okay. The Five of Pentacles reversed is good to me, because it's like, you know, coming out of a desolate situation. But look at how that bitch popped out like that. The Hierophant and the Five of Cups. What else is the Magician reversed? The Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Delays. That's what I see with these two cards, is delays. Purple Magic, I wouldn't say, I don't think you should leave your email in here. My email is on the About page, so if you want to email me, feel free. I'm behind for sure, but feel free to email me and I will get to it. Okay? I mean, it could be Aquarius, it could be anybody. It could really be an Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, or Aquarius, possibly Taurus. But this could really be anybody. It don't have no, this to me don't have no sign on it. Yeah, and that's that poverty and despair energy. Despair, we saw the Five of Cups. I feel like there's somebody here who's trying to manipulate a situation, causing some type of delays when it comes to you coming out of an impoverished situation, or coming out of some type of situation where you're bound possibly by a contract or bound to an institution. Like literally. Somebody was manipulating a situation, being sneaky, lying, cheating, stealing, preventing a person from coming out of an impoverished situation, causing a lot of delays. Somebody knows that you were expecting something or expecting them to do something. It's like somebody purposefully saying that, you know, they're going to do whatever they said they were going to do, or somebody being court ordered to do something and then they didn't do it. And I feel like they're being spied on or they're being watched. Somebody is watching someone get caught or watching someone do something that basically catches them in the act. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. It's like you guys have been waiting a long time to move forward or come out of a situation, but you haven't been able to because somebody's been like literally putting a stop to whatever you're doing. But Spirit is saying learn from life, progress and change. So change is the only thing in life that's constant, y'all. One thing about it is you're never going to be in a situation forever. I don't care if it's a positive situation or a challenging situation, but you're never going to be in that bitch for all time. The only thing that's constant in life is change. And we got the change card right here. Oh my God. And look at this. Imprisonment. Despair. Sudden wealth. Oh shit. There could be a lot of money coming in for some of you guys, or some of you are moving to a new home or a new place of residence. Because of this change card, this is about moving to a new place of residence. Look at that. And this also with the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, that could be moving to a new place of residence. Because someone can no longer manipulate the court system. Someone can no longer manipulate this organization, or this kind of feels like I wanted to say fraternity, sorority, this group, this organization. There was somebody in there manipulating that shit. And because they can, it could be a rental office, a leasing office. Just say you went to apply for an apartment or a house or something like that, and the bank or the leasing company was trying to manipulate the situation where they only wanted a certain group of people to live there, or they only wanted a certain group of people to, be able to get ahead in the situation. It's like they've been caught because they've been being watched. Whoever has been trying to steal or manipulate, I want to say even doctor information, like change it, like literally changing documentation, changing numbers, whatever this is, they have not been able to, they're not going to be able to continue this. This could be about some type of wealthy man or somebody who is meant to be wealthy. But with all these cards right here, I'm telling you, I said somebody was getting out of jail. So kudos to you, boo, because there's been some type of nefarious behavior. Okay, whether it's spiritual jail or physical jail or some type of entrapment, there's going to be a change. There's going to be a move. There's going to be a relocation from this because of some type of sudden wealth that comes in. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. That brings somebody out of a position of being trapped and unfairly treated. That was all underneath the change card. Then not only do you have the change card with this 8 of Wands, you have this change and progress card that we got from the Learn from Life deck. Okay. Interesting. There could be some type of communication about this coming through. That could be the message, the mail, the email, some type of documentation that comes in. Okay. But this has been a long time coming. This has been something that somebody has been waiting on for a long time. Somebody has literally given everything that they have to invest into this. Like, if this is money, this is a huge deposit that you made on this property, or a huge deposit that you made on your future with a business, or a huge deposit that you made on some type of like living arrangement, business arrangement. Or it just could even be your time and your energy, your effort that you put into a situation. I feel like you're no longer putting time, energy, and effort into it the way you used to. Or whatever you have already invested, I feel like you're expecting some type of return on your investment. But there's been somebody here who I feel like has been manipulating the situation, and it's causing you to be exhausted to where you don't feel like taking action anymore. Okay, you don't want to be depleted anymore. Okay. Look, I feel like it's gonna go in your favor, Purple Magic. I'm for real. I can't say because I'm not God, you know. But I feel like whatever this is gonna go in your favor, whether it appears that way or not. Okay. There may be some type of release of information. You may find that there's been some type of updates for any of y'all. Okay. What else does Pisces need to know? I'm telling you, the Page of Swords and the Temperance card. So God been watching. Look at that. Who watching? Temperance. Who's looking? The angels. Who's observing? The universe. Okay. Perfect timing. Something is going to come through in perfect timing. So I don't know what this is, but something is going to come through in perfect timing. The universe is going to organize something in perfect timing. The Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody has been attacking your stability and your security, and they don't want you to know. High Priestess. They don't want you to know. I'm telling you. And I feel like you know that somebody has been doing this. You got the High Priestess, the Justice card, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups. I feel like you've had a lot of success, or you have built something. You worked really hard to build something, be successful. But I feel like people keep trying to stab you in the back. I feel like people keep trying to throw daggers and swords at your back. Like they're taking cheap shots. This could be defamatory as well. Somebody's taking cheap shots at your character. They're saying things about you that are not true. And I feel like that's what the Magician in reverse is. Like, you're wondering where everybody is at. You're like, okay, you're looking at the clock. I feel like some of y'all could be looking at your watch, trying to figure out where this person is at. Kind of like how Chloe said earlier. I think that was Chloe talking about the NCP didn't show up to court. Like, you looking at your watch, like, where the fuck is it at? Like, where is this at? Where is my, justice? Where is my return on investment? Where is my paycheck? Somebody did something to manipulate the system. Somebody could even be going into the system, changing your hours at work. I know motherfuckers would do stuff like that. I used to work in HR, and they would have managers call in or send a request electronically to change people's hours. And I'm like, we would have to tell them, like, okay, why are you wanting to change this person's hours? Especially if they were reducing their hours heavily, because we would get employees call in and say their check is wrong. But then you have a manager that will call in during the week before payroll closed, and they will want to change somebody's hours. But bitch, why? Why are you trying to change this person's hours? We would have to ask them, because it got to a point where they were really trying to be sneaky about it, and it felt like something that was, kind of sent from higher up, but not from the same place that we were in. Like, why are you trying to change this person's hours? Were they there? Did they work? Were they on the clock? Were you asking them to complete responsibilities? Because if so, you can't change their hours on the time card. What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? You can't change somebody's hours on their time card if that's what they worked. So it kind of feels like something like that. It's like somebody could be trying to change your spiritual time card. Okay. And you're trying to figure out where your money is at, or when this is coming in, or when this person is going to show up. But I feel like intuitively that something about the past, something about this occurring, something about this imprisonment that you've been stuck in has been through manipulation from another person. You know this from your intuition. You don't have proof of it, but you know it. And there may be some type of proof coming in of this Five of Swords. Your motivation for your success may be because of whatever this is. And someone is only doing it because they're jealous of you. They're jealous of how quickly you've been able to progress, how quickly you've been able to succeed and move forward. What else this Page of Swords? The universe is watching this person, because whatever the fuck this is that they're doing, this is being observed. It's being, even if it's not the universe watching, like there could be a leadership figure with whatever organization that this is referring to that is watching this take place. And they, like, I'm telling y'all, I've been getting this message. Like when I used to work at Walmart, they would let you steal up to a felony. They would let you steal up to a felony. If you was a cashier or anybody in the front, anybody working on the cash register, they would let you steal till you got to felony status. Then they will come in there on your shift, not before your shift, not after your shift, during your shift, and arrest you. This is what's going on with somebody. Because there's been somebody here who has been postponing, delaying, or just hindering, creating obstacles in your life, Pisces. And they're being watched. They've been being watched for a long time. They've been being watched for a long time. This is kind of crazy. I feel like also, if this person has been doctoring some type of information, I bit my tongue, bitch. If they've been changing some type of paperwork or changing some type of documents, holding back some type of documents, pay stubs, information, whatever, that's being discovered too. Like that's being brought to somebody's attention. It's like the universe is doing something to present this to the proper authorities or whoever needs to be aware of whatever's going on. Okay. Oh, Robietta, you gotta handle that then. If the motherfucker ain't right, why you fooling with him? Because as soon as he get out, it's gonna be another problem. Especially the people, let me tell you something. It's certain people who get in situations, but it's certain people who put themselves in situations. And Robietta, if you got somebody who you feel like something ain't right, why you fucking with them? I mean, I'm just saying, if it's a good reason, then do you. But if you feel like that, I would go with your gut. Okay, thank you. That exactly, Purple Magic. Hey, Star Astrology Therapy. Dominique said, I don't wish bad things on people, but this right here, okay, exactly. Let me see, can I put your comment up there? Oh, I can. Look at that. Beautiful. Exactly. This right here. Okay. Now, with this Ten of Wands, okay, this is a blockage that somebody has been causing. I feel like you're almost at the finish line, Pisces, of a situation. You're almost at the end of the time where you have to deal with a situation, okay? I feel like you are tired of working. You're tired of working because you've been working so hard. There's something that you've been working so hard on, and somebody has been strategically trying to stop you from getting whatever it is that you've been working for. But it was meant to happen this way. It's crazy. I feel like there was a burden on you that you prayed away with the Four of Swords. I feel like you guys prayed about some type of burden that you felt on your back. And it could have definitely been filled with a lot of tears, sadness, sorrow with this Five of Cups. I feel like this is a time where you prayed. Maybe you were at work and you were just drained. Maybe you were at your bed going to sleep and you was just so tired. But Spirit saw you. They saw you praying and they were like, why is this being caused? And immediately, as Spirit observed you praying and wanted to see why it was being caused, their focus was placed on this person who's doing this magician in reverse shit. The Seven of Cups, the Empress, and the World card. See, that's what I'm saying. The time, this is coming to an end. Mark me. Okay? That's good advice, Purple Magic. Thank you for helping Rabietta. I appreciate that. But at the same time, Rabietta, you got to do what's right for you. So, at this point, whatever this confusion is, this is coming to an end. Whatever this illusion, whatever these illusions are, this is coming to an end. See, that's crazy because with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords, this shows me that you guys have definitely been moving out of a situation. You left the dysfunction behind with the Eight of Cups. You left the dysfunction behind and you only took with you what you needed to take with you because the Six of Swords, I told you that was that boat. That's that change in progress. And somebody, you're investing in something. You had a new idea. You were happy about it. You freed yourself. It's like the sun will come out tomorrow. Like whatever this is, you freed yourself from this person. This Knight of Swords, who is trying to say things to hold you back, say things to, make you question your confidence, keep you in your head, trying to work to keep you locked up in whatever this imprisonment is, whether it's a mental state or a physical place. Whoever this person is, this Knight of Swords, it's like you might be able to have my body, but you can't have my mind. Or it could be the other way around, where somebody may have had some type of control over your mind, but they weren't literally physically around you. But it's like whatever control that they had is being broken. I feel like it continued to be broken because you continue to have positive ideas or positive inspiration to keep going and move forward. And it's like now I feel like somebody's just trying to keep the confusion going. Somebody's just trying to keep this confusion going. But with the Empress and the World card, there's an end to that confusion. There's an end to that poverty. And there's abundance coming in. There's a new cycle of abundance that's being born or birthed into your life. Okay, so what does this all mean in the near future for Pisces? Let's see. Spirit is telling you to drop your burdens because they're making some shit happen. Like I told my members during the weekly reading, if you're not a member, you may want to consider it because those weekly readings are similar to this. I just felt like doing one for the channel, okay? But I told the members, there's something that it's like you don't even have to worry about taking any action or doing anything in the situation. And I feel like right now, we were talking about this week during the weekly message. Right now, a lot of us have been feeling as if like we just don't have the energy to fight these battles anymore. And I feel like it's because it's gotten to a point where spirit has taken over. And if you interfere in that energy, you could definitely be putting yourself at a disservice, depleting your energy. Okay? Depleting the resources that you have, that basically your spirit team wants you to use for other things. Okay? What does Pisces need to know? What is the final piece about this near future? What do they need to be aware of coming towards them in the near future? Or what do they need to know about this situation regarding the near future for Pisces? Ooh, bitch. The Tower hit it first. Ooh. Okay. That's that gift. That's what I feel like this gift is, or possibly this adjudication, this decision. And then the Two of Swords. Interesting. I feel like you're not going to see whatever this is coming. And it's something unexpected. The Hierophant and the Hangman. So, like, okay, if somebody is doing some type of evil or wrongdoing and they're hiding behind a company or a corporation or, I don't know, some type of legal system or whatever, that whole system is going to collapse. Ain't that crazy? Just to take this one motherfucker down. But see, it's not just you. Remember what we said earlier about it's not just you going through this. It's we are the world in totality. There's a large group of people who are basically going through the same thing as what you're going through at this time. They're going through the same thing that you're going through, and they're going through it in a pretty similar fashion to the point where the whole organization is going to collapse. I don't know what the fuck this is. The whole organization, the whole system is going to collapse. And it's going to be a situation where it's very unexpected and it's very shocking. And a lot of people are not going to see this coming. Because there's somebody is having trouble coming to an agreement. So the whole thing might be shut down. I don't know what that's about. I can't tell you what it is. I'm just telling you the whole thing going to be shut down or thrown out or whatever the situation is because several people were affected by it. Just say you were pulled over by a dirty cop and they gave you an exorbitant ticket or they exaggerated the details of a situation as they pulled you over. This has been happening to not only you, but to other people in this person's jurisdiction to where now the whole situation is going to get tore down. So the whole task force that they're with or the whole group that they're with, they're going to be disbanded. The whole organization may be either collapsing and shut down or a whole new group of authority figures are going to come in. Listen to what I'm saying. I might talk slow. I might be goofy, but I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. This whole organization is going to collapse. And everybody who's in it now at the current state, as the current state to which it's operating, is going to be removed. And a whole new group of authority figures is coming in, which is going to uncover and identify the bullshit. This Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, there's going to be paperwork, documents, some type of proof, maybe even video surveillance, but there's going to be something that is proving what's happening and what's been happening in this situation to where the entire organization is going to be shut down or there's going to be a whole new group of authority figures coming in. So whether it's your job, whether it's the legal system, whatever the fuck this is, there's a whole new group of people that is going to come in. Because the Hierophant, that's just what I feel. And they're going to bring a different perspective. I don't even think this is really your energy unless you're one of the ones who are a part of the group bringing this different perspective, or you are the one who is being looked at as a possible candidate in this new fraternity or organization to have a different perspective than the people who have already been a part of whatever this is. Okay, so you may not expect to be included as one of the people who are going to be a part of this new reformation. It sounds like reforming of a group. You either don't know that you're going to be a part of this group, or you don't know that this reformation is going to affect you positively in a way that brings you these gifts. Okay. Something has been stressing you out. It's been very hard for you to get rest. And Spirit is saying, hand it over because we're working it out already. We already got our eyes on this situation. We have our eyes and ears peeled to figure this out. And I think you're just being called to chill. And that's what I was telling the members. A lot of us have been completely exhausted. to the point where we don't even have the energy to do anything else other than follow our intuition. We don't have the energy or the mental or physical fortitude to do anything other than what the universe is guiding us to do. So a lot of us have come to a place of submission. This is what we were talking about during the weekly reading. A lot of us have come to a place of surrender. I won't say submission. I'll say surrender. When it comes to what the universe's plan is, we have stopped fighting against it. We've stopped stressing about it. We've stopped being fearful about it because we know that it's a part of our justice, okay? And I think that's how y'all should feel too. What's the Tower card? The Eight of Wands. Okay, again, that Eight of Wands comes out. Yeah, I don't think you know about this communication that's coming in, or somebody's ignoring the communication that's coming in, and it could be something unexpected that takes place. Okay. Yeah, I feel like whatever this is that's going to be given to you is going to cause situations to kind of overflow. Like, I feel like it's a positive thing, though. You probably don't even see that things are moving quickly. Or there could be other people around you that aren't noticing that you're making these big changes in your life, but you are. What else is the Tower? Can I get one more for this Tower? Eight of Wands, Two of Swords. Thank you. The Two of Wands. Did I say Two of Wands before? I don't even know. Yeah, this is about some type of success. A good decision was made. The idea to branch out, the idea to do something differently, the idea to work hard, push through, the idea to finish something that you started or to start something new now that something is finished, the idea to reach a goal. It's like you're making a decision and you're taking action. This is what you need to know about the near future. So yeah, there's a decision I feel like that you are making now where it's not like you're really not concerned about the outcome, but I feel like the outcome is going to be unexpected. And it's going to be something that you prayed for. Yep. And there goes the Judgment and the Star. Stop playing. That's crazy. To me, it feels like this is, again, just like the Temperance card, you have the Judgment here. I'm telling you, calling you to focus. Your spirit team right here, they're calling you to focus. Like the horn is blowing or the cars are beeping. This could be synchronicities that you see. Blowing horns, beeping cars, trains, airplanes, I don't know. Buses, traffic. Maybe your phone is ringing a lot, but this is a calling. This is a focus to a calling. And it's like this, they got a little yellow hair right here, and then it's a yellow star right here. So it's like inspiration, solar plexus energy, ambition and drive, like life force energy. Your life force is helping you to rebuild, because whatever this Tower is, this is unexpected. Something is literally collapsing and being brought down. And some of you may have decided to stop communicating with someone here. And it could be causing some type of big change. Okay, this could be something as simple as you deciding to stop communicating with someone because you felt like they were manipulating the situation, breadcrumbing you, making you feel bad about, I don't know, whatever that you was doing. But they was trying to manipulate you. Somebody may be deciding to bring you some type of gift or want to give you some type of gift, but they ain't got no money. So they could have a message coming in. This could be a lesson that you need to learn about relationships, because I feel like there's someone here who is trying to like gaslight you or manipulate you or something. They could actually be reaching out to call you or talk to you because you've stopped talking to them. You made a good choice to stop talking to this person. There's been no communication. Four of Swords. I guess somebody made you sad. I don't know. Somebody could have made you sad, or you could have felt like somebody was making it hard. They've been watching you, trying to see what you're going to do in a situation. This is teaching somebody a lesson that trying to manipulate situations is not what you need to do. I don't care who or what this is about, but somebody's being taught a lesson by God, by the universe, that they have to stop fucking with people and manipulating people, or else they're going to lose more than what they gain. Okay? Aquarius, Scorpio, strongly, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aries. I really don't see a lot of y'all's energy, to be honest, Pisces. Interesting. Let me pull some of these. I don't know. But there's more than one person going through this than you. I feel like if this is about a particular person, they could be taking other people through this or have recently taken it. You're not the only one who feels this way about this person or this company or whoever, whatever this is. And that's what I feel like is the situation. Like somebody's getting caught in a lie, or somebody's getting caught stealing, getting caught cheating, getting caught doctoring information or manufacturing information, or they're getting caught trying to hold you back. What else does Pisces need to know? What else does Pisces need to know? Ooh. Pure intentions, kindness, thoughtful, considerate, unselfish, benevolent. That's what you need to know, apparently. Maybe this is how you need to be. Take it how it resonates. Pure intentions. What else does Pisces need to know? There could be somebody who's coming in once you finally stop trying to force a situation that's actually going to be better equipped for whatever part of journey that you are on, whatever part of your journey. There may have been someone that you were trying to fit into a hole. That sounded bad. Okay. There may have been somebody who you were trying to fit into your life that did not fit. And now that you stop trying to force, a square peg into a round hole, then the person who actually is meant to fit in your life is going to be able to come in. Okay. But waiting on somebody is trying to get you to wait on them, or somebody's trying to get you to slow down, or somebody's trying to hold you back so you can't move forward without them. I don't like that energy, and I would not be dealing with that. Okay. Can I get one more card? What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Communicate clearly. Okay. So I feel like this is what Spirit wants you to know about yourself. I feel like Spirit wants you to know when going into a situation to be pure of heart, pure of intention, and to communicate clearly with whoever it is that you're communicating in this situation. Okay? Don't try to get anything from people. Don't try to ain't that crazy? One of the cameras is blurry and one is not. Don't try to get things from people, or get over on people. Just be pure of heart, be pure of intention, and communicate clearly. Okay? Hey, Josephine. Hey, Christina. Oh, wow. Interesting. That's crazy. Ooh, and then you have yes at the bottom. And creating happiness, delight and rapture, blissful, enamored, ravish, joy. So there's a lot of yeses. There's a lot of no's that you guys have been experiencing that are going to turn into yeses. Creating happiness in your life. Okay, being more positive. Then you have unnecessary worry. So anybody who's trying, look at this. Anybody who's trying to get revenge on you guys, okay, this is a test. There's love and hate, ask for help, olive branch, integrity and originality, hot and cold, opportunist. So there was an opportunist. Somebody was trying to collaborate with you romantically or in business. Okay, they have unclean hands. They don't do things with pure heart or intention. And they may have been trying to collaborate with you in romance or when it comes to business, or they were trying to get on your good side in romance because they know they want to collaborate you business wise or be clout chasing. They're an opportunist and they're hot and cold. They've probably been breadcrumbing. They're doing some type of wishy-washy behavior. And we have ingenuity and originality. So yeah, it's like trying to steal what you have or trying to kind of like adopt what you have as their own. Maybe you were trying to be nice for this person because they asked you for help, but this person really don't like you or whoever, I don't know. Whatever the situation is where you tried to be a good person or do the right thing, this person, whoever this person was, they really didn't fuck with you. And maybe you asked spirit for help and that's why this message is coming through. But it could also be that they asked you for help, but they really don't fuck with you like that. And this is a test about how you're supposed to tell people how to treat you. Okay, teach people how to treat you. Because if there was any revenge here, spirit is basically telling you you don't have to worry about it. It's literally going to be taken care of. You don't have to worry about anybody's revenge or their pettiness, Five of Swords energy, because there's creation of happiness. Spirit is creating happiness in your life. Okay? Hey, Greg, thank you. I really appreciate all you guys for being here. Thank you for everyone hitting the like button. I didn't have to say nothing. Maybe one time I did, but thank you guys so much for your support. Kathia, thank you. You are welcome and thank you. Y'all are funny. I really enjoy you guys. Do y'all want to have any conversations after I get done? Because I'm about to go on ahead and get done. Y'all want me to talk about anything without cards before I get done? Let's get the advice for Pisces. Y'all put it in the comments. If you want me to stay on and talk about anything that's been on your mind, just put it in the comments and I'll come back and look at it once I get the advice. For Pisces, what is the advice? Mysterian, hey, what is the advice for Pisces? Ooh, and then you got the Seer card again. I just did a pre-recorded reading where the Seer came out in a different deck. Ooh, I do not like this blurriness, bitch. Hold on, y'all. I hope I don't fuck it up. I'm not gonna do it. Hold on, y'all. It is really blurry. Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know why though. I'm trying to figure it out. But this Seer came out in a different deck in a reading that I just pre-recorded. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want to mess it up. Oh shit. I hope I didn't mess it up. I hope I didn't mess it up. Help me, God. Let me see if that changed anything. It's 444. Okay, maybe that made it worse or it made it better. I don't know. It kind of looks like it made it better. Yeah, because I was real irritated. Okay. Then we have this hermit energy right here. Retreat and recharge. Yeah. This is your advice, lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. So I'm telling you, if y'all are in a situation where somebody has been doing you dirty, if y'all are in a situation where somebody has been trying to keep you stuck, trying to keep you in prison, trying to prevent you from making changes in your life or creating some type of change in your life, you are about to be released from this. Okay, and it could be something legally, but spirit is really telling y'all sit back, relax, and don't do nothing because we doing something. And if you step in and while we doing something, you might fall to this tower as well. They said don't be a part of that shit. We taking something down. and this came out too in another, look, they want you to be a hermit. They want you to be this sage where you're learning and observing from these situations. Okay? They say retreat and recharge. That means sit your ass down. Okay? And enjoy the growth and the rewards of whatever you've been working on. This is about your maturity. This is about you growing. This is about you evolving in a positive way and being more mature, educated about whatever it is that's going on in your life. Okay? So this seer card, let me read that first. If y'all don't like me reading or being long-winded, can't really help it. That did help. I connected my phone to my internet. Okay? So now this seer card, it says, see beyond the current situation. I'm telling you, you're being given this information so you don't fuck some shit up. Because I think somebody's going to come and try to antagonize you, provoke you. Somebody's going to try to come and antagonize and provoke you. Thank you, Tina. Hey, boo. I appreciate that. Hey, Jamil. Somebody's going to try to antagonize and provoke you. Okay? And Spirit is saying, the more that you engage with this person, the more that you allow this person to control your actions and reactions, and the less that you're able to keep your mouth shut, the worse it's going to be for you. Because I think something has already been done on the back end in your favor, that if you were to open your mouth too much and talk too much, then you could ruin whatever the universe has put together or put forth for you. Because that's what this card talks about. But I'm about to read it for you. So see beyond the current situation. Look beyond your current situation. Raise your vibration and focus on love. That's what it says. Most indigenous peoples have a seer in the family or tribe. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. The true seer will help you see that your intentions can change. Therefore, so can your future. And then it talks about pure intention. That's crazy. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. That's just like we were talking about in the member section. Not being able to have any energy to do anything else but to move forward and to follow what Spirit is guiding you. Or where Spirit is guiding you. Okay, Mary, no. Tina, you said just allow it. What do you mean allow it? You don't have to get too detailed, but like, I guess yes, in a certain tense, I guess, in a certain manner, yes, just allow it, but also create boundaries. I don't think there's anything wrong with you creating boundaries. But what I would, okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Tina. Allow stuff to take place in the background. Whatever's going on behind the scenes, because you did say a lot of eyes out here. It's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. There's a lot of people talking shit and doing shit that's crazy. But I would definitely say allow stuff to go on in the background. Don't start sticking your nose in places where it don't belong, because whatever's going down in the background, I don't know how long you've been in here, Tina, but if you want to later on, at the beginning of the reading, if you want to run it back, we had the Seven of Swords reversed and the Page of Swords. That's what all of this is about with this Page of Swords being out here. Is whatever sneaky bullshit that's attached to this magician in reverse that's been going on, it's about to be discovered. Okay? So this card is saying that you are a seer and you are you're welcome, Tina. It says that you are a seer and that you are the intuitive being who could possibly be referenced in this particular meaning within your family. You're the one who has the ability to see these things coming and to literally have eyesight from your intuition. And if y'all don't join the members readings for anything else, those exclusive readings like we do for, man, we just did this new moon in Aries. When I tell y'all, this new moon in Aries reading popped off, it popped off like with some past life shit, past life trauma, past life curses being broken, past life cord connections, powers that you guys had possibly forgotten about. That's what came out during this new moon reading. I'm just saying. Okay. Now it says clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. Hey, Jeremiah. Hey, baby. So clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. That's this temperance. Okay, angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. That's what this card is about, creating happiness. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening, so stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. Okay? So whatever your situation is now, whatever your situation, and whenever y'all want to join the membership, I'm going to have the readings up at all times. So if y'all just want to join and watch a bunch and then cancel, that's fine with me. It's okay. Do what you got to do, but they up there. But whatever, basically what this is saying is that sit back, relax, enjoy your growth, reap the rewards, slow down a little bit. Fall back on your spiritual practices, fall back on what you call enjoyment or what makes you happy or ways that you're able to get rest. Okay, because there's nothing else that you can do in this situation to force this situation. I've been trying to, because it's not up to you. For example, with me, in this whole, all these YouTube channels and all this other stuff, listen, bitch, I'm tired. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I will leave this shit where it's at and go get a job. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I always have jobs, but I won't come back on here and I'll just keep doing whatever else I've been doing and not have to worry about this shit like that. Because, I don't ever want to leave. I'm not saying I'm finna leave, but it's like, bitch, I'm not finna sit here and force no platform to respect me as not only a woman, but a black woman. I'm not finna force y'all to do that shit. If you want to promote, you could promote somebody that posts something 3 times. I'm literally posting. I was posting 4 times a day. And I'm doing experiments for a short period of time. I'm posting 4 times a day. And you're not sending shit out to nobody. Even on the other channels that I barely get on, and I don't barely have that many subscribers, my notifications are at the bottom of the list. They get lost in the list. No, bitch, that's because you racist. That's because you're racist, and or you have some type of socioeconomical bias, or you have some type of sexuality or some type of bias going on in there. I'm not finna be killing myself posting 4 videos a goddamn day and you don't even send them out for people to get notified. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna do what I feel like is right. So that's why y'all been getting some TikTok videos. That's why y'all be getting some lives every now and then. That's why you get 1 regular video per day. That's, and I be trying to do the most, and I'm not finna be doing the most because I just don't have the energy, and I'm not finna sit here and force the situation. Y'all are being asked to stop forcing situations. Y'all are being asked to stop forcing situations and surrender to whatever the universe is creating for you right here and right now. I feel like talking about what's going on with you is good, but trying to change what's going on for you wouldn't be the best idea at this time. It's not necessarily about actively trying to change your circumstances. It's about listening to the guidance that you receive. So if you receive some type of guidance that tells you to take some type of action or say something that needs to be said, I would definitely go with that. But if there's anything like Tina was talking about going on in the back end that you really aren't privy to, or that you know is going on, but that you really don't have a lot of control over, don't let that shit stress you. Go on ahead and move around, move the fuck around, and do what you need to do. Okay, that's what I feel from this reading, you guys. They're really telling you to chill because there's a path that's being created for you for happiness. But Spirit wants you to communicate clearly and say what's really, on your mind when you're guided to do so, and with the purest of intent. Like when I say something about YouTube, I hope nobody at YouTube is getting offended. But I mean, we could trade places and see what's really going on. If you want to come and post content or do whatever you got to do in my position with the same attributes that I have, and then see how you feel about it, then that's fine. Let's talk about it. I don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, but that's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to sit here and stress myself. So it'll be what it is. Listen, I'm always taken care of. God always got my back. Because I don't try to go out here hurting people for no reason. So I'm always protected. And that's what I feel like is going on with y'all too. Y'all are always protected. But that's pretty much it, you guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe before you leave. If y'all have anything else you want to talk about, be sure to put it in the comments while I'm cleaning up. We can have a little conversation. But as far as this reading goes, Spirit is telling you to enjoy the experience. Learn from life. Watch, observe, learn, and move accordingly, and move when you guided to move. Okay? But yeah, y'all. Fuck that shit. You're welcome. Walking in silence from now on. Okay, exactly. I definitely feel like you should walk in silence. Jelly G, people fake around you, girl. You gotta get from around them. I can't be around fake people. I cannot, y'all. If you can even ask my friend, I can't be around fake people, because then even this girl who barely know me, she's getting to know me. But she just texted me the other day about this other girl that we was around. And she was like, girl, you was right. I see what you was saying now. You was right. It was a problem. And I said, girl, I told you it was a problem, because I can already tell, motherfuckers. I can already tell when people, are causing issues. I can tell when somebody's going to be an issue. Just like when a child comes around, nothing wrong with children. They have to learn, but you can tell those types of people who were problem children growing up, and they never wanted to take the lesson. They never wanted to learn because they grow up as adults who are obnoxious and fucking annoying. I'm just saying. Thank you, Jelly G. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chloe. Chloe's sending out positive energy to everybody from her ancestors and spirit team. Thank you. I'm sending y'all the same thing from my ancestors, my spirit guides, my spirit team. I'm sending y'all positive, healing, peaceful energy, because fuck the bullshit. I meant to do timestamps in that other reading. I didn't think about it. I need to go back and do it. I be forgetting to do timestamps, because I'm just like, shit, it's an experience. Talonda, you already know. I had to cut off all people in my life, and where I'm at is getting to be much. Yeah. Because you be stressed. You be tired. You wonder why you tired. It's because them fake ass motherfuckers draining all your energy. They need your authenticity to continue to be able to be fake. Because if they was real with themselves, they wouldn't be able to keep up. They wouldn't be able to keep doing the things that they're doing if they were real with themselves. So they need real people with authenticity to provide authentic energy for their fakeness. And I'm not going to be nobody's charger no more. Fuck that. You better go to Apple, bitch, and pay that $50 that they trying to charge people for chargers. Because I'm not finna give you no energy, bitch. I'm not finna keep entertaining your shit and have you having me feel depleted. That's why a lot of these men out here don't get no type of time with me. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if I'm 250 pounds. I don't give a damn if I'm 300, 400 pounds. I don't care if my face ain't done, if I ain't got no lashes on today. I don't give a fuck how you see me, whether you think I need to lose weight, whether you think I need to be more proper, whether you think I need to be more feminine. Listen here, fuck you. I don't give a damn. And until you start paying a bill, you ain't got shit that you can say to me. I'm telling you, that's why folks don't like me. That's why y'all are my friends, and I don't have no friends. Because I just don't tolerate that shit. I don't tolerate it from women or men. Being fake with me and wanting to drain me of all my energy. Get the fuck out of here. You're right, Mary. We are protected. This is our circle. That's why I was going to talk to y'all about boundaries. Because boundaries are definitely needed. Purple Magic, you said boundaries are needed. Oh, you know what I could do? Look at that. Yeah, Purple Magic said boundaries are needed. However, don't build up walls that will block you in with the fuckery. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Greaser, you're going to have to get that together. Stay positive. Christina said, thank you. It hit home for me and my work situation. Pizza vibes. You're welcome. I can't be fake with people either, Jelly. You're right. Inner Light said, don't feed the vamps. That's what I'm saying. Like people, and nowadays, y'all, that's why you have to have boundaries and you have to understand what boundaries are. You have to have boundaries and you have to understand what boundaries are and what they mean. It's not just about having boundaries and, saying, oh, I have boundaries now. First of all, strangers are not going to know what your boundaries are. Strangers are not required to respect your boundaries. And strangers are not required to manage your expectations or your emotional response to triggers or trauma. That is where your boundaries come in. So we have to understand what tolerance level that we have, and we also have to understand what our boundaries are in situations and how we can uphold them to, get the result that we need. Okay? Hey, Angela. Wow. I understand, Jelly. You can always write me an email. Everybody writes me emails, y'all. I've been behind on those. I don't know. I just feel like boundaries are only good if you know how to apply them. Boundaries are only good if you know how to, maintain them and apply them to your life. If you don't know how to apply boundaries to your life, then they're not going to do you much good. You have to enforce the boundaries. You have to enforce the boundaries. You have to make sure that people understand and are aware of the boundaries that you have. And if you have a trigger or you have something that is a traumatic experience, yeah, it is. It exactly, Inner Light. I feel that it is emotional maturity. Because if you have a person who violates a boundary and they don't know you have a boundary, you can't be mad at them. What you mad for? What you mad for? They didn't know you had a fucking boundary. And if somebody has a boundary that I cross, I might be like, SOL, bitch, you shit out of luck. If you mad about something I'm doing and you got a boundary with something I'm doing and I'm breaking the boundary for you, you might want to excuse yourself and see yourself out of a situation. I don't know. But that's having emotional maturity. That's for damn sure, inner light. That's having emotional maturity. Because it's nobody else's responsibility to uphold your boundaries but you. And it's nobody else's responsibility to maintain your own personal comfort level when it comes to situations but you. Oh, positive vibes. Thank you. Yep, I knew you was probably talking about positive vibes. Christina. Thank you. Oh, look at Purple Magic in the comments giving advice. You better go ahead. Okay, you better go ahead with the positive advice, Purple Magic. Thank you so much for being a moderator, for supporting the channel, being so positive. I really appreciate your presence. Okay. Yeah. See, and that's the problem with a lot of situations that we're going through now. People are mad about things in society. People are mad about things in society right now, and they're mad because boundaries are being crossed religiously, but nobody's doing anything about it. Well, I mean, people get mad about, like, I don't like to talk about politics or government, but I do. I'm not afraid to talk about it. People just get, they act like they got a thong on anytime you talk about politics or government. And things get stuck up their butts. Okay. But I mean, if there's gonna be a blatant disrespect or a blatant disregard for human decency when it comes to, the government and politics and stuff, then why the fuck are you still sitting down taking it? I mean, I really don't have a problem with laws and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with different people in situations. But it's like, if you have a boundary, you can't expect somebody to know or respect your boundary if you don't make it very clear. That's a lot of the problems that we have socially with people right now that's going on. Everybody's expectations are incorrect because they expect someone to know what crossing the line is when ain't nobody really saying what crossing the line is. I mean, people are talking, but they really ain't talking about shit. Ain't nobody really talking about nothing for real. You could email me, Rabietta. Go ahead. I'm not going to guarantee when I'm going to get back to you, but you could email me for sure. I'm probably going to go through my emails tomorrow, hopefully, but this week been too fucking busy. I'm rebuilding myself, and I have to remind myself of boundaries are so good because a good thing because people use it against me, but I'm like, no, you have a problem with that. Sounds like a personal issue. Exactly. And when people have a problem, I put this on, I don't think I released it to YouTube yet, but people only have a problem with your boundaries because they want to be able to break them. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why people really have a problem with boundaries is because, let me do it this way. No, let me do it this way. The only reason why people really have a problem with boundaries is because they want to be able to break them. They want to be able to do things that are negative towards you as a person or negative when it comes to your overall well-being. I don't know. I'm just gonna put this up here because I'm not gonna use that one no more. That's what they want. They have a problem with you saying that you don't go for something. They want you to just let them be able to do whatever they want to do. Okay? You said, I tell a lot of people to be careful of the toes you step on today because they may be attached to the ass you have to kiss tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Ain't that facts? Everyone can't wear a shirt saying what their boundaries are. Took me a while to realize not everyone likes hugs. That is funny. I mean, and I feel like you're not really supposed to be explaining your boundaries to everybody anyway. It's only to people who you feel it necessary. That's another thing. It's like when you set a boundary for yourself, y'all, that boundary is something that is sacred to you. It ain't got to do with nobody else but you. That boundary has to do with the level of comfort and security that you want to feel in your own life in regards to the experience that you expect and desire to have. So boundaries are important because it outlines the experience that you will be able to have. So if your boundary is you don't want negative friends around you being negative, because when y'all go places you want to have a positive outlook, then that's a boundary that you have to create the proper experience. But there's no way of you knowing or being responsible for other people's boundaries, and there's no way that other people can know or be responsible for your boundaries. You have to be the one to enforce them and understand them. Not only make them, but enforce them and understand them. And then when you feel like a boundary is being violated and you're in a situation where there's nothing that you can do about it, you have to decide what action you're going to take to uphold the boundaries that you have set for yourself, ethically and maturely. That's the only way it's going to work. Mm-hmm. Angela, you said exactly. They want you to disrespect your own self-control. Yep. Hey, Melba. You said this girl got mad because your daughter didn't say hi because she could feel the girl was going to be on some fuck shit. So the girl threatened, ooh, and came back starting more with her friend, fought both of us after saying she would never do that, then said it was our fault. Oh, wow. Dang, Melba. That's a lot. See, and that's what I'm saying. People try to provoke you to that level. See, I don't even fight with folks no more. You know why I don't fight with people no more? Because I'm not finna go to jail behind your ass. I'm gonna let the corrections office handle you. I'm gonna let the corrections office handle you. We're not doing that. I'm not gonna fight with you no more. I might, bop you. I might do a little bop. Get out my face. Back up. Boundary. That's my space boundary. Boop. Should have had a V8, bitch. Right in your face. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna protect my personal space. But I'm, and if that's what you had to do, then that's cool. Now what? My little cursor be jumping. My bad. I'm changing the title, y'all. Mel, but not her. I can't deal with y'all. Y'all are petty. Not her weave. Not her weave. That's funny. The veil is thinning, y'all. It's crazy. The veil is thinning. Yeah, inner light. If you don't let down your boundaries, people are mad. People are mad sometimes. They really do. They get mad. They get mad. Because it's like, I don't know. I just feel like people are entitled to things they don't deserve. People have a lot of entitlement. People have a lot of entitlement that's unnecessary. It's not positive. Because they feel like they're able to have something that they're not able to have. Oh, dang. The video already got limited. This video got limited. Oh, my goodness. That's funny. I'm going to show y'all a little bit real quick. Wait, let me see if my phone is charged. Oh, it's charged. That's good. Let me unplug it. This video already got restricted, y'all. That's why what the fuck am I gonna say? When I get on the readings, I'll be like, what am I gonna really say? Like that's why it's hard for me to do mom jeans, because it's like I could be articulate and say all that. Listen, I don't want to be bothered. I don't really care that much. Look, you see the little yellow dollar sign where all the other dollar signs are green? That means it's already restricted. Fuck them. And they always restrict stuff when I talk about YouTube. Like, fuck you guys. Like, y'all, listen, I love this platform, but I also, it's really a love-hate relationship. I really enjoy this platform, but I also am a Black person, and I don't like to see the fact that, you know, we get pushed to the bottom. But that, that happens in all situations, because Black people really don't stand up and rise up for nothing. So can I really be mad? No. Because me saying something about it, it's like Black people have a I don't know, Black people have an issue sometimes with solidarity. Okay, I think that's where the issue lies. We have an issue with solidarity and sticking together with situations. Yeah, it's already it's already restricted. Y'all are funny. Hey, Charm Miracles. You just want to say hi. Oh, thank you. No, you're not being rude. I don't even know if you're in here if you don't comment. I wish I could. I wish I could see everybody who was watching, because then that would help me a lot of times to identify the people who don't hit the like button, and I could just block your ass. That would be nice, because then it would even out my ratio of watch time hours and versus engagement. I guess it don't matter though, because I'm still a Black person, so I'm gonna get pushed to the bottom, right? No, I really don't believe that. I just believe like that you should do what makes you happy. I really don't care about none of that color shit. I don't really care about any of the man woman stuff either. I just get tired of people saying stuff that's stupid. So that's when I speak up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's when I speak up. It would be nice if it would show you. It would be nice. I wish I could see all the people who come in and watch and don't hit the like button on a regular basis, because I would block everybody if I could who does that. You know what I'm saying? And people might not agree with it, but I don't care. I feel like, especially in the like, one thing about it is, okay, it could be different for people who just have commentary channels and they just talk about things. You may not like their opinion, or you may not like what they're talking about, but even in those situations, I still support people with some type of engagement, whether it's a comment that disagrees or offers a different point, politely, or whether it's a thumbs up on the video because I appreciate them sharing their opinion. Like, I always try to be positive like that. And I just think a lot of people online are big bullies. Like, there's a lot of big bullies online and people who think that they're bigger than what they really are. And people get caught up in bullshit that don't really matter. But yeah, it's like that exactly, Mary. Look, karma, exactly. Well, the energy that you put out is going to be the energy that you receive back. Causation, cause and effect. You said I don't have the energy to for confrontation. Yeah, I feel you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't feel like doing anything other than what I've been called to do. Like, some days I'll be called to get up and like straighten up or clean up my space. Some days I'll be called to take a walk. Some days I'll be called to go to the park and sit by the creek, or, you know, watch the water flow on the stream. Some days I'll be called to like do some side jobs or some side work or pick up some extra money or whatever it is. Some days I'll be called to come on here and do readings. Some days I have things that I've already scheduled that I will be called not to do. Like literally, the girl who I told you earlier, who realized that what I had said about this other woman was true. And she was like, wow, I see what you're saying now. It was literally because I decided not to put myself in a situation on that particular day. And then she came back and told me what I missed because my spirit guided me not to be in that situation that day. Because for whatever reason, the higher forces that guide us knew that I was going to be irritated and in a place where I didn't feel like absorbing that type of energy. And I'll be honest with you, I don't give a damn how positive a collective situation can be. If there's somebody who is bringing negativity or throwing off the energetic vibration of that collective, it could be a problem. Okay. And Mary, okay, and Mary, all of you guys are members right now, right? Y'all know that I did that test. Okay, y'all remember I did that test on the microphone for the members reading, because Pisces, for a while in the members reading, we had like staticky weekly readings. Like the weekly reading was just staticky and broken up. And I was trying to figure out why the fuck it was doing that, because I literally took the microphone. Y'all see that microphone back there? That was the microphone that I had. I literally took that microphone off and started just using the phone microphone. So I was confused as to why the playback was still staticky and broken up. So I went on there and tested it with just myself. It was like a little test live that I had done on the channel, but it was unlisted, so nobody could see it. Okay. But the members know that those readings were really staticky. And I don't know if y'all watched the current reading from this week, but y'all put it in the comments. Let me know if you're a member and you watched the reading this week for weeklies, whether or not it was staticky like it has been before. Because I didn't go back and play back. But when I heard it, it was not as staticky as it was before. But y'all let me know in the comments. But when I did the test, it wasn't staticky either. So there was someone or something, I don't know what was going on. Maybe it was the situations that y'all were dealing with, those disruptive energies, or it could have been the situations, I don't know, that some people in the members might have been experiencing. Could have been someone particular that was in the member section that was not on the up and up. I don't know who it was, what it was, why it happened. But if I recall, the weekly reading from this week was not having those connection or playback errors like they were before. That's up to y'all to tell me, because I'm not finna watch it back. But it's like sometimes when you have a collective group, or when you have a collective of energies where there's a lot of people coming together, there could literally be one or two people who are throwing the situation off. Or there could be literally one person who's throwing the situation off. And if your boundary is basically that, you know, you don't want to be involved with that or connected with that, then you have to decide what type of action that you're going to take as an adult to remove yourself and have emotional maturity. That's what it boils down to. Because I get so tired of folks saying, oh, you're doing this, so that's why I'm doing that. It don't matter what the fuck I'm doing. What I'm doing ain't got nothing to do with what you're doing. That's why I get tired of all these men out here talking crazy. It's a whole bunch of men out here talking crazy and just saying foolishness and nonsense that don't make no goddamn sense. Like, don't blame people who don't have nothing to do with what the fuck you're doing for the reason why you're doing what you're doing. You're doing what you're doing because you want to do what you're doing. You're doing what you're doing because you have some type of, you know, you have something that's unhealed within your spirit. That's why you're doing what you're doing. All right, Purple Magic. Thank you for emailing. I will get to it as soon as I can. I'm not making any guarantees, but I will. I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of good people out here. It's a lot of positivity that's out here. What you need to know right now is that I feel like what a lot of y'all need to know, like on a spiritual level, is that if you continue to push past a barrier or a boundary that has been placed in your way, It's not necessarily that you're being told not to try. It's not necessarily that you're being told to give up. It's just that you have to determine what spirit is trying to tell you in your particular situation. Hey, Mika. You have to determine what spirit is trying to tell you in your particular situation. You have to determine what you're being advised to do, because I can see a card and be able to read it both ways. So it really don't matter what the fuck people saying in these readings, for real, because I can determine the way I read cards. I can read cards in any way. It don't matter what card come out. It don't matter what card come out. I can read it several different ways. So even when you're watching readings and when you're getting these messages of confirmation, you have to be clear with yourself and real with yourself when it comes to the message that's being delivered. Because every person, like we're talking about boundaries, all boundaries are not created equal. All boundaries for every person in the world are not going to be the same. Just like all the messages that you receive are not going to be the same. So when there's something that you're being guided to do, when there's something that spirit wants you to do, and they're giving you a specific message about it, you have to cater it and align it to your life if it's meant to fit there. Okay? Sometimes we get blocked and stopped, and it's not because there's somebody who means some type of ill will or malicious intent towards us. It's because the universe is trying to protect us. God is trying to save us the trouble of something very difficult that we could be entering into had we not been blocked from that entrance or whatever it is. Sometimes we get into situations where we have to wait for things that we want, because if we were to get what we want right now, there may be something in our energy or in the collective space that we share with others that could stop us from being able to take advantage of that blessing. Right? So sometimes, people are living with people, or they're with their family, or they're with a spouse that does not mean them any good. And the people in your life may affect the blessings that you receive or the opportunities that you receive. And it's not necessarily that you're being punished, but it's just that if you were to be given an opportunity that's really positive while you're married to, or living with, or sharing bodily fluid with a person who does not have your best interest at heart, their energy can literally suck the life out of that opportunity to where you won't get the benefit from it that you were supposed to get, that God really wanted you to get, because this person is stealing it from you energetically. That's what happened to me for a long time in my life. A lot of y'all know my story, but my story is no different from anybody else's story. That's why I really don't talk about it too much. I talk about certain situations, but my story is the same as all y'all's story pretty much, except it's different circumstances. But what you have to know as an individual, one thing I want you guys to know, Pisces, as you move through like your interactions and stuff like that, is that what you decide to do is what you're going to decide to do. There's no room for regrets. There's no room for going back and rehashing situations and trying to figure out how you could change the situation. Just keep moving forward. That's the main thing that I want you guys to like take from my information, is keep moving forward. Keep making choices. Keep taking steps. Because the more that you sit back and you rehash situations and you contemplate and, rationalize all of these different occurrences or situations that you may encounter, the longer you do that, the less progress you're going to make, the less leeway you will have, the less headway will be given to you. There will not be any progress. That's what this reading was all about. And if you are feeling drained, if you are feeling tired, if you're feeling like you can't really think of things or focus on things very long at this time, you can't really process information very well. Number one, you may need to get grounded. Number two, you may need to pray and focus a little bit more on your spiritual practices. And number three, it may be because you're not really meant to take a whole lot of action besides whatever spirit tells you to do at this time. Because I'll be letting shit go. Listen, you can try to dog me out. You can say what the fuck you want about me. I really don't care. It's hurtful. It's not that it doesn't hurt when people say and do things that are negative, but what the fuck am I gonna be? Why would I sit here and be upset about it for the rest of my day? You know, and that's when it's good to have people who you can talk to, or groups that you're in that you can voice these opinions to. Because even though them Facebook groups be petty, sometimes it's nice to have a little Facebook group where you can vent and not necessarily tell all your business, but you can vent your frustrations. That's what I want y'all to know. It's like it's not about, you know, having everything perfect and doing everything right. It's about moving forward and continuing the progress, continuing your progression through life. It'll be easier. The perspective is going to change. Yep. It may be time to walk away. You're right. It's about progressing forward. And if you're not progressing forward in one area, kind of like mom jeans, like, look, mom jeans is cool. The channel's still there. It's just, I'm not going to continue putting my energy in something that's not progressing forward. I'm not going to do that shit. I'm not going to keep bribing people to subscribe. Like, I don't give a damn. I'm not going to be pressed about it that bad. Like, I'm gonna do what flows as best as possible. And if I'm not on here for a while and I decide to go somewhere else and something else flows, then that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's crazy. There's a difference between an informative reader and an intuitive reader. I think they can be the same thing. I think there's a lot of nuance to reading cards, because you do have some people that are more grounded. You're welcome, Michelle. You have people, not just on YouTube, but personal professional readers who have more of an informative, grounded approach where they're talking about like detailed real world situations or detailed real life situations, occurrences that you have. Then you have some readers that are more intuitive and they're kind of more in the 5D, talking about spirituality, like your spiritual self, your soul, maybe spiritual battles that you're facing. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm the type of reader that incorporates both. Sometimes I see situations that are actually happening that could be like occurring in your life, but sometimes I see how it can affect you on a deeper level as well, and I incorporate like all of that into the reading. Yes, Angel, I agree with that. Angel said, I was just thinking about this today. Like everything in life is levels. We just have to keep advancing, or how else would we better ourselves? Complacency always stops progression. That's what I think it's about too. Like people be trying to fight about, I don't know, people just be fighting about stupid shit nowadays. And I be irritated, y'all. I be irritated hearing about men. I be irritated hearing about women and everybody complaining and all the different non-binaries and everything else. And I'm just like, look, it's not that fucking complicated, bro. Like it is not that complicated, and people make shit so complicated. Just get up and do what makes you happy. And if what makes you happy hurts other people, then you're not going to be able to do it, or you shouldn't be able to do it. But if what makes you happy helps other people, then that's what we should push forward. And it shouldn't have to be no manipulation. It shouldn't have to be this bad. Like it shouldn't have to be this serious. I'm telling you, Angel, stupid shit that don't matter. People talking about shit that don't matter. What matters is all these kids out here that's hungry and homeless and being kidnapped and don't have no food on the table or nobody to care for them, and they being kidnapped for nefarious reasons. What matters is all these old folks being abused in these old folks' home and nobody having enough money or desire to take care of their their parents, the elderly, and not having enough money or desire to take care of their kids. Listen, if we just took care of our kids and our elderly the way that they deserve to be treated, a lot of the karmic situations that are happening to us as a society would not be happening. And folks can get mad about it. I ain't got no fucking I ain't got no surveys to pull up. I don't have any statistics, and what do they call it? Think groups or whatever. I don't know what they call it, but all of those numbers, I don't have the numbers, but I'm telling you right now, if people would stop treating children and elderly people and women who are the portal to life, if they would stop treating children, elderly people, and women as if they are trash and disposable, then a lot of the bullshit that we would be going through wouldn't be happening. You can be mad if you want. I don't give a good goddamn. You can be mad about whatever I say. But that's exactly the whole point. Destroying the family. Exactly. That's what I feel. If people gave a damn more about children and teaching children how to deal with trauma, teaching children how to deal with bad experiences, we do not have a side, at least in America, we do not have a society that is healing friendly. We don't have a society that focuses on healing and truth for real. We don't have a society that focuses on working through trauma or dealing with traumatic situations. We have a society that says, go, 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 ignore, 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 deflect, 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 project, project, project. That's our society. That's why I don't be want to participate in society. I don't want to work for none of these motherfucking people at these goddamn corporations. Fuck y'all. I don't want to fucking deal with a man who is a part of this, matrix, who doesn't value me as a person and who's gonna be jealous of the little shit that I try to do to enrich myself or better myself. I will just be without a man. And then people have a problem with you saying it. I don't want to be somebody who doesn't take care of their kids, who has to deal with the fucking regrets and nightmares that could come from being. Oh, my father, all the time, my father tells me that he wished he would have done better, or he tried to do better, or so many things he tried to do, basically because the guilt is on his chest. The guilt is sitting on his chest like an elephant, that he was a deadbeat, that he wasn't there for me, that he didn't teach me nothing about life. The guilt is on his chest. So I would rather be the type of bitch that make mistakes in front of my children and have to learn lessons about raising my children, but having the purest of intentions, trying to do the best that I can. I would rather be that bitch than to be somebody having regrets when I'm old and on my deathbed, wondering what's going to happen to me because I wasn't doing the right thing for my family and people around me. I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about it. If motherfuckers would take care of their kids, first of all, folks would shut their mouth, take care of their kids, their elderly parents, and respect women, then a lot of these fucking problems wouldn't be happening. Period. Right. Authentic truth telling is a form of love. That's right, Michelle. I agree with that. You know why authentic truth telling is a form of love? It's from love. It's because people who do not love you will not tell you the truth. People who do not give a fuck about you will not tell you the truth. They will lie to you. They'll say everything is good. They'll say everything is working right. They'll say that you don't have no type of problems, knowing damn well some motherfucking shit is about to go down. Knowing damn well something is going to be bad about what they're doing or what they're saying. So if you really love somebody, you're going to tell them the truth. So, and it's both sides. It's not just one side or another. You said, Purple Magic said, I was told by my elder that whenever there's a blatant disrespect of the woman in any culture, homosexuality will run rampant. And now I see it coming to pass. I mean, that's true too, because I got a problem. I don't have any problem with the LGBTQ plus trans, non-binary, or organization, movement, whatever it is. I want everybody to be free to be happy doing what they're doing. What I have a problem with in all of these groups, whether it's government groups, political groups, socioeconomic groups, cultural groups, sexual orientation dynamics, you know, masculinity, femininity, all these groups. What I have a problem with is the fact that motherfuckers can't just do whatever they want to do in peace and let other people do what they want to do in peace. That's the problem that I have with that. If you're a person who was born a male and want to be a female, that's fine. Do you? But the fact that you have to try to make everybody, including children, have to deal with what you choose to do. I'm not saying people should walk around disrespecting you, but I'm also saying that I shouldn't be disrespected, being called what do they call women now? They say trans woman, but then they say cisgender woman. Like, I'm not fucking cisgendered. I'm a woman. You don't, everybody doesn't have to go by the way you say. If you want to talk to your friends like that and talk to the people in your social circles and say that, then that's fine. But when you say it to me as a woman who was born a woman, who has a uterus and a vagina, I said virgina, YouTube. No, but if you want to say it to me like, oh, I should be called something different because you should be, because you want to be called something different, that don't make no goddamn sense. It's like me telling white people because I don't want to be called a colored woman. It's like me saying to white people, I guess, I don't know, that they need to be called, I don't know, void of color. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. I just feel like people should just be able to do what they want. Yes, all around us, everywhere. I dealt with this today at work. Oh, wow. Or take a drink, smoke this at the end of the high. You still have to heal. Exactly. Okay, Angel talking about some real shit. People are trying to cope. People are trying to mask their emotions with situations. You still gotta heal. It don't matter how many drinks you have. It don't matter how many, you know, blunts that you smoke. Oh wow, Michelle, for real. Exactly. What you do unto a child, you do unto God. And I feel like since children come from women, it's only right or it's only natural for it to be connected. Char Miracle said, and are sick. Yep. Where that's at? Yep. Char Miracles, you said, and are sick too. Because I have a problem with that too. Because there's a lot of people who are getting diagnosed, a lot of kids, especially boys, who are getting diagnosed with like ADHD and whatnot. And the school system don't give a fuck about them. I mean, they do to certain degrees, but it's like there's a lot of people who are going through problems. And it's kind of like, you know, you grow up in a society where you see homeless people and you're going to be used to seeing homeless people. You grow up in a society or a groups that has been socialized into accepting abuse or abusive behavior, then you're going to be conditioned to accept that same type of abuse or abusive behavior, but it don't make that shit right. Like, that's the part that's crazy to me. People are saying things that are wrong, but they don't realize it's wrong because they've been socialized to accept the behavior as normal or average. This shit ain't normal or average. Does it feel right in your spirit? And if something tells you that if you gotta fight so hard for something and everybody is telling you that you loud and wrong, you know, in certain situations they may be haters, but in some situations we really gotta look at what the fuck we saying. Okay? Kids are most precious and the best gifts in this world. Yes, they are. Jelly, you said you say you still living. You can still try no matter what your age. That's true. I feel like anybody can change no matter what age. And you right about that too, Purple Magic. The school system can't be the only one teaching the kids. Let me tell you something. If I haven't taught, if I didn't teach my kids things literally about life, about the world, then they will go out here not knowing. I get so irritated. I don't give a damn if you're a man or a woman. But I get irritated with parents who don't feel like they have to be involved in their kids' life. Like, y'all see me up here. I'm on live. My kids came down. They came in here a few minutes ago. I don't spend a whole lot of time with them all the time, But I still teach them things that are important for them to know. Because me personally, I can't be around my kids 24/7 all the time. Because guess what? Mama needs some damn peace. And I'm going to take my goddamn peace. Because if these delinquent ass men, these black men who I agree to have children with, do not want to be proficient fathers in my children's life, that does not mean that I kill myself trying to parent them. Fuck you and fuck whoever thinks it. I'm not going to kill myself trying to parent somebody. Not that I don't love my children or do the best that I can and always go above and beyond for them, but at the same time, I'm going to have my peace as well. Because just because you want to be a deadbeat don't mean that I'm going to be stressed and dying early because you don't want to be a part of your kid's life. But you have to teach them in some way. Yep, respect starts at home. Hey, Shaylee, respect starts at home. What you doing to a child is that, but that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing, though. Yeah, we do. We live what we're taught until we're taught something different. That's crazy. I just feel like people don't take it seriously. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of the men who have problems with women right now is because they have problems with themselves. Women are, I don't give a damn what race it is. It's a majority of black men, but it could be anybody at this point because there's so much foolishness. Yeah, exactly, Raggedy Ann. Where that comment at? I was looking for it. What if we were just people? That's the issue that a lot of folks have. A lot of these men have. A lot of these men have an issue with owning up to the fact that you can't hide from your trauma. I think a lot of men will have less problems if they realize that they can't hide from their trauma. That's human. Just like Ann said, what if we were just people? What if we just lived life and were people? What if we just were ordinary? Why does everybody have to be exemplary or the status quo? That's the whole capitalist mentality. I mean, I'm not going to get into politics, but I just feel like that's the whole keeping up with the Joneses type of situation. Just be yourself. Be what God put you on this earth to be. Be who you were created to be. Don't be trying to be like other people and doing all these things that don't make no sense. Just be yourself. And a lot of these men are having problems because they're trying to be something that they're not. They're trying to live up to something that they are not capable or even required to live up to. They're trying to be in a way of life that is not conducive to their overall growth and well-being, and they don't want to heal. And they want to say, oh, well, women, they have emotional problems too. Hell yeah, we all got fucking problems, bro. But it's like, ain't nobody finna be perfect. Ain't nobody finna be perfect at all. Your child is not gonna do everything you tell them to do and be perfect. Your parents aren't always gonna be able to, be the way that you expect them to be because they're human too. And your spouse or the people who you're in a relationship aren't always gonna be the perfect example of functionality and balance in a relationship. But if the individual works on being more healthy on a nuclear level at the core of what it is that they're doing and who it is that they are, then everybody's collective effort to work towards doing better and being better will be reverberated and ripple through our existence. People don't understand. People don't understand. Let me tell you something. These black men don't understand that if they would just shut the fuck up and do something to heal themselves and look at their lives honestly about what the fuck is going on, then they wouldn't be having such a problem. If these black women would look at themselves and shut the fuck up trying to convince another person or a group of people to value them and just do what makes them happy, folks would be a lot happier. If a lot of these white people, white women, white men would shut the fuck up and actually realize the effects that their ancestors have had on society and humanity as a whole, and get their head out of their ass, a lot of us would be more willing to cooperate when it comes to different things that people want to enforce within our society. I don't know. People gonna get mad if it's about a race thing or whatever. I don't care. Every single person on this planet, no matter what race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, beliefs, gender, whatever, if folks would just be quiet long enough to listen to what's going on inside of themselves, we would have a better world to live in. It really don't matter what race you are, to be honest. It really don't matter what the fuck race you are. We all have problems that we go through. Nobody's problems is better than yours or worse than yours. Your problems are your problems. And if you saw somebody else's problems, you might not want to deal with that shit. If men really understood what women had to deal with, they wouldn't want to deal with that shit. And the men who do understand are probably men who have done some type of healing work, who are in touch with their femininity, who have begun to connect their spirits to a lifetime where they were probably a woman and they're able to understand women. They're not simps. They're men who have gotten in touch with the masculine and feminine spirituality that we all have inside of us. When you're fucking masculine, it doesn't mean that you're strong and dominant and you make all the decisions. It means that you can sit down and shut your damn mouth and let shit unfold the way it needs to unfold, and only step in when you need to step in to make some type of declaration. And when you're feminine, it's not about sitting around being pretty, having a certain hairstyle or attitude or a certain image. It's about being able to take something and turn it into something from nothing and to cultivate energy. And if people would sit down for a minute and, stop talking so goddamn much about shit that don't make no damn sense. I'm so tired of hearing these men on these podcasts everywhere I turn. Even if I'm not searching, it's so much shit that I have taken off of my For You page on TikTok. There's so much stuff that I have unsubscribed from YouTube or unfollowed on Instagram, and I still be seeing this shit. And I'm like, damn, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shh. Shut the fuck up. Some of these women too. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, yo. Be quiet. People are going to say, you need to shut up. You need to shut up. I will once I get off the live. And I won't say anything else about it because goddamn. What if we could all just be people? That was a perfect comment. And thank you. What if we could all just realize that life happens and most of the time this shit sucks because we've allowed people to overstep boundaries in situations where a boundary needs to be solidified? What if we could all just realize that and say, you know what? I'm probably not mad at you. I'm probably not mad at you. I'm probably, having a moment because of all the shit that has been poured onto me from different experiences. And it's probably not you that's making me upset. It's probably all of that pressure that's built up that I need to learn how to have a positive outlet for. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're not the problem. Maybe me and the way that I've dealt with situations is the problem. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this about men. I'm saying this about women too. You mad about your fucking situation, it's because you've been tolerating some shit that you know you ain't got no business tolerating. You need to get your ass up out of. Who you mad at for real? You ain't mad at nobody. You ain't mad at nobody but your damn self. You ain't mad. Hey, Kay. So okay, Ray, my boo. You ain't mad at nobody but your motherfucking self. And if you mad and triggered from me saying it, that really means you need to figure it out. Because this is the stuff that I had to figure out for myself when I kept going through situations where I was in fucking manipulative, narcissistic, abusive, fucking gaslighting situationships where people didn't value my existence. I had to look at myself in the mirror and be like, bitch, why are you dealing with this? I had to look at myself in the mirror and say, you need boundaries, and it's your fault that you continue to attract these type of people because you are not allowing situations to unfold the way the universe wants them to unfold. You're not allowing people to cycle out of your life. You're not allowing the situation to exhaust itself. You're not allowing for people to get the fuck out of your way when spirit, God, the universe, whoever you believe in, is trying to bless you with some goddamn protection. You standing in your own way, bitch. That's what I've been saying. Y'all don't want to be my friend. Y'all don't want to be my friend for real in real life, because that's the type of message that you finna hear from me. These nice little cute little messages on here. If I really said what I wanted to say sometimes, y'all might be mad. Y'all gonna be crying in your feelings. And it's not nothing I'm saying like to be proud of. I'm just telling you, this is like real shit. I'm not saying I'm any better for it either. I'm the same level as everybody else trying to deal with that shit. But that goes back to what Ann said. Can we all just be people? But as a person, this is what you got to understand. It definitely is purple magic. That's why my nickname is Thena. That's that that's that goddess of war. Yep, exactly. That's why I be quiet a lot of times too. That's why sometimes I don't be want to say nothing. Because people say they want the truth and they say they want real. Yep, just like you said, Brianna. You be needing your feelings hurt. Chalet, you said, just like you said, everyone says they want real until they get it. These motherfuckers don't want to know what's real out here. Cause I could sit 20 to 40 men and women or whoever in my face, and I could go down the line. I'm telling you, I could do it. I could go down the line and you tell me your biggest problem, and I'm gonna tell you something about yourself that's causing that problem and why the fuck you got that problem. I got a problem with stability because I don't be wanting to work for nobody. I can tell you right now, that's my goddamn problem. I don't want to go and clock in at nobody's job because fuck them. I'm tired of working, bitch. Fuck them. I'm tired of working. That's my downfall. That's why I don't have all the house and the cars and all this other thing, that materialism that people think is important, because I'm not finna be slaving no more. I had all that shit. I was making almost $100,000 a year working at a job that was killing me. I don't want that shit. I don't want the fame. I don't want the fortune. I just want to help people. I just want to help people be happy. I just want to try to like maybe spread some comedic, healing energy around. But people really don't want to. They don't want to be real. They don't want you to be real until you really be real. And they're like, oh no, they talking about I want real. Nope, they don't. People don't want the truth until you start telling the truth, and then folks get mad. Folks be getting mad when you tell the truth. And sometimes, as a friend, I feel like I'm a good friend, because even as a friend who's very brutally honest, I also can understand why people choose to go in an opposite direction from what they are guided to go, because I do the same thing. I'm not going to be mad. If I have a friend that decides to go out to a place that they know might not be the most satisfactory, I'm not going to be mad at that person because they decide to go out. I'm just going to let them know, this is what you can expect when you get there. I ain't mad if you want to go, but this is what you can expect when you get there. And when it happens, I don't want to hear about, oh, no, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not going to pacify you. Or if somebody wants to, be in a situation that they really know is unhealthy for them, and they keep on being in that situation, I'm not going to be mad because you decide to be in that situation. I'm just going to tell you, like, this is what you're going to get. This is what you're going to get. And once you get it and you realize you got it, I hope that you learn the lesson that you need that keeps you having to go into those situations. That's what I hope as a friend. I'll be like, look, do what you got to do. Do what you feel like you need to do, because I know you're going to do it regardless. Because when it comes down to me, I'm going to do it regardless. I'm going to do what I feel like I need to do, regardless of what people tell me to do or what people think is right for me to do. I'm going to do what I feel like I need to do. And if it's something hard-headed that I have to learn a lesson with, then so the fuck be it. But just be there for me when I need support. As long as it's not a situation where I'm draining you or where somebody is draining you. I don't have a problem being there for people who need support, who support me. As long as they're not, you know, exhausting the resource and draining me for their own personal gain all the time, I don't mind. Sometimes that's why I don't be responding back and doing too much in the comments or on email. I don't check my email that often because sometimes people will literally drain you. And I'm not saying that's all of y'all, but I'm saying like sometimes people, especially online, will find someone that they feel like is a good energy source and they will drain that person. I'm not going to do it. Mm-mm. Chalet, you said get some Midol and get over it. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people mad about situation, but what you mad for? You gotta do better. You gotta figure out how you can do better in your life, or you have to figure out how you can become content, how you can change your perspective to be content with what you have. Because if you're upset about something in your life that's not working out the way that you want, just like I said, that's where boundaries come in. You have to create a certain boundary either with yourself or with other people that creates and cultivates the experience that you want. So if you're not getting the experience that you want, whose responsibility is it to cultivate the experience? It's yours. So if you can cultivate an experience through setting boundaries for yourself and for other people, and then sticking to those boundaries, then you will have a more uplifting experience. But that also goes along with changing your perspective as well. Yeah, Brianna, it's no joke. It's definitely no joke, y'all. The healing journey is nothing to be played with. Ooh, the caramel whipped cream is at the bottom. Yeah, it's definitely not for the weak. People be wanting stuff that they're not prepared to have. Like sometimes I feel like I'm like that too. Sometimes I feel like I be wanting stuff that I'm not really ready to have. Just for whatever reason. I'm not ready yet, or I'm not in the right mental space. Hey Zoe, I almost missed you. Hey Zoe. That's one thing in the past few weeks that I've been able to really do that comes with that energy. I'm telling you that solar eclipse, whatever the fuck that was, it exhausted me to the core, where I don't have any more patience or understanding for anyone or anything. Not even myself. Not even my own bullshit. Bullshit that I've been keeping up for a long time that I gotta stop. Like, it's okay to do what you want to do, but it's about the perspective and the perception that you have when you do it. All I can do right now, all I have the energy for right now is to do what spirit tell me to do. Yes, that is true, Shaylee. That is true. You said hell no, it's not. And yeah, healing it does hurt. Fucking. It really does. Just be deep like that. You know, white people say fuck differently than ethnic people. Certain ethnicities say it different, but I'm a black person, so I'm just say black people be like fuck, especially if they're like southern. They be like fuck, and then white people be like fuck. It's like a ah, or like Shaylee said it, fucking like fucking. If you're white, just try to say fuck like fuck like it. Fuck. It's like a. And if you're black, try to say it like fuck, like open your mouth real wide. Ah, get the back of the throat. Ah, fuck. Oh shit. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't be caring about none of that shit. Life is it's too much to joke about. But you did. It does hurt. But not healing hurts in a different way and will negatively affect you until you choose to face the pain of healing. You're right about that. If you said a word, healing definitely hurts, but it hurts worse not to heal when you know you need to. I feel you. Yep, purple magic. You can't bring everybody with you. Somebody did a video on YouTube where it's talking about sometimes people they like sometimes, you know, married couples come apart because the couple is not aligned anymore with like their goals and ambitions and things like that, and one person excels faster than the other. What do? Shit, get a divorce. I listen, I'm not gonna tell nobody what to do, but that's how I felt in relationship. If I'm in a relationship where I feel like someone is behind and they're holding me back, I'm not being build a bitch no more. Build a man, build a woman, build a business partner. I'm not building a nothing. If you don't come with all the things that you already need and you're not willing to collect whatever else you need for this journey, so where I gotta be holding all your bags and resources while you sitting there trying to figure it out, don't know what the fuck is going on, you getting left. You getting left, good sir. You getting left, good ma'am. You are getting left. I will leave your shit there with you. I'm not gonna take none of your shit. You can have all your shit. Come and get it. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there for your raggedy ass to pick up. You can't take everybody with you. Everybody is not supposed to come. Everybody's not invited. Okay? Okay, y'all are funny. Look, you can't fix a broken plate. Look, Roxy, I'm just telling you. Like, that's what I think a lot of black men don't understand about black women. It be so sad. It's like, as a black woman, like, I feel like I'm an average black woman. Doesn't mean I'm not beautiful. Doesn't mean I'm not talented. Doesn't mean that I am incapable of excelling or accelerating to a certain level. But one thing that I don't think black men understand, well, I guess they do. Black men be trying to act like they stupid. They not stupid. When black women try to make it seem like black men are stupid, they not stupid. But one thing that I feel like as an average black woman, like, I see myself as average because I feel like there's a lot of black women like me. I don't see myself as average because I see myself as any less than, you know, or as if I'm less worthy than others around me. That's not what I mean by average. I just mean that there's a lot of people like me who are in the same type of category as me when it comes to life, love, emotions, things like that. And what men who are in a certain place where they put down women or they put down children or they have a problem being reliable in this life, I think what they don't understand is that a lot of the things that they're upset about, they're only upset about it because that's the boundary that they have not set within themselves. Even women who are in a situation who aren't happy with what they're receiving in a situation, it's like, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself, honey. You know what I'm saying? If you're not getting what you want in a situation as an individual, as a human, you can't be mad at anybody else for not giving you the experience that you want. You have to choose to have what the experiences that you want. Listen, them spiritual whoopings ain't no joke. I mean, and these folks out here, I really feel like these folks out here who are talking all this shit that don't make no sense, they're really getting whooped spiritually, but they won't let you see it. They're not going to let you see it. I know you motherfucking lying. Purple Magic said, I'm a Capricorn moon, so I'll neatly pack it up for you and leave a note. I'm a Capricorn. I got Capricorn in my chart too. I will pack your shit up and stack it neatly next to the mailbox outside. Oh, y'all want to know a funny story? I'm finna go in a minute, y'all. But y'all are funny. Thank you, honey. Y'all want to know a funny story about my ex-husband? I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story real quick. I'm gonna give y'all some tea. I think I already told the members. Maybe I told y'all already. I don't care. But it was so funny. Like, you just made me remember talking about pack your stuff neatly for you and leave a note. There's so many times that I kick people out of my house because my name was on the lease and somebody was mooching off me. And that's the lesson that I had to learn real quick about people living with you. You don't let people live with you, especially if you're a woman, especially if you're a black woman. Don't let these niggas live with you. I don't care if folks get mad. Don't let these niggas live with you. They can't live in your house, especially if your name is on everything and you paying all the bills. And they shouldn't have their name on anything anyway, especially if y'all are not married, because that's another way that they can manipulate you. But don't let anybody stay with you, because it if they're not willing to give you everything that you want and need in a situation, they shouldn't have the privilege of constant access to you. Okay. And I learned that lesson the hard way several times, because literally, if you have somebody living with you, at least in Georgia, you can't kick that person out. You can't lock the door, change the locks on them because they live there. You have to literally go get an eviction from the courthouse and evict them. Now, if somebody is abusive towards you and they're in your home, you can get a restraining order on somebody and kick them out the house immediately. But you have to have proof that there's some type of abuse or something like that. I don't know how that works, because I'm not a lawyer, doctor, or psychologist, just so y'all know. But that's why you don't let nobody come and stay with you. But I'll tell y'all a funny story, right? So it was a good time that my kids had during spring break a few weeks ago. And I was trying to like let them have a good experience with their dad, because I'm not a bitter bitch. I'm not a vengeful bitch. I don't keep my kids away from their father, even if their father is a deadbeat and not paying no child support or bills to support them. Or even if their father is using financial manipulation to manipulate me into situations, I'm not going to keep my children away from their father if they want to see them and they're old enough to say they want to see them. So I was trying to be nice and have family time, right? That motherfucker came over here and left the grill on my backyard. You know, I put that grill out front and put a piece of paper on it that said free grill, and now the grill is gone. Don't come and put your shit in my house and don't come pick it up. You will lose it. Don't you ever come. I will sell your shit. But I got to the point where I stopped selling people stuff, and because then I would be still connected when it comes to the money. So I did a good deed. I sure did. I texted him and I was like, you need to come get this grill off my backyard, because you couldn't fix the basketball hoop for your sons. The basketball hoop been crooked for a few years. You can bring your black ass to fix that basketball hoop, but you want to leave a grill in my backyard like my backyard is a fucking trash can? No, sir, no, ma'am. And somebody picked it up. It sat out there for like 2 days, and somebody picked that bitch right on up. I said, free grill. You left your shit over here, it's gonna get picked up. I'll put your clothes outside and be like, free clothes. Wash them before you wear them, if you can. You know what I mean? Don't come over here, because that's a form of manipulation. You coming over here asserting some type of dominance in a house that you don't even pay no goddamn bills in. You better get your shit and get it up off my property. And if you don't, I listen, I am cold. I don't care. I don't care. Exactly, Shaylee. Exactly. That's what I said. You don't live with these people unless you absolutely have to. Shaylee, I know exactly what you're saying. Why didn't it come up on here? The first comment didn't come up on here. That's so strange. Yep. That first comment didn't come up on here. That's crazy. But you said I couldn't afford to move and get my own place when you said you couldn't afford to move and get your own place when you and your ex separated. Deposit in all of that. He was making $30 an hour. He could very well afford it, and told him that. He kept bringing up that it was his name on the lease and told me to put mine on there instead, and so I did. He got so pissed over that. Yeah, it's the same situation. I had a situation too like that. Like, whenever somebody's name on the lease, they have the ability to hold some type of authority over your head in that house. And if you want to have peace, or if you know somebody is not mature enough to be able to de-escalate situations in an emotionally mature and, you know, human decency like way, like a decent human interaction, then you don't want to live with that person. See, that Capricorn in me will tell you, like, I will literally be like an auto-generated email with people. Like, this is your first warning. Please come and pick up your shit. If you don't come and pick up your shit, I will place it outside because I've asked you several times to, or I'm asking you now to remove it. Then if they don't respond, like he didn't respond for a long time. He didn't respond at all. He didn't respond at all. He know why he didn't respond, because he's a deadbeat. But the second time I said, okay. The second time it was a phone call. All right, I've told you once I'm gonna put your grill outside on the curb for either the garbage man to come get it or the neighbors to come get it. You still don't want to come get it? Okay, that was your final warning. Is it goes out there, and if you come up here and you don't get it, it's gonna be gone before you can get it. I will be very ethical. I will be very ethical and very polite. And I won't be upset about it either. It don't make me upset. You said he couldn't throw it in my face anymore. You said he couldn't throw it in my face anymore, and I didn't have to worry about being homeless when he had his issues. Exactly. I had a lease with my ex-husband too. And he came up there. You know how I got my ex-husband off the lease? It's because he got into some trouble. But he got into some trouble and basically couldn't be around me anyway, so he had to sign his name off the lease. Oh, and I saw that video. One day we're gonna come on here. One day we're gonna come on here and watch TikTok videos together. We're gonna try to do that maybe. Just for fun. Because it was a TikTok video where this man literally, and this man, the crazy part, I just don't understand how people can be so disrespectful. That's why I said the treatment of women, elderly, and children, most importantly, elderly next, and then women. It's a tiered system. If you're treating children bad, that means you're treating the elderly bad, because these are the two most unprotected groups of people, and then women. Children are the ones who can't fight for themselves. Women are the ones who take care of the children, and they barely have any rights because of a patriarchal system that's been ingrained in all of us for centuries and eons. But elderly people are the ones who have the wisdom to be able to tell us the errors of our ways, and don't nobody respect what they have to say. So if you're treating children bad and you're disrespecting the elderly and their knowledge, and then you turn around on top of that and disrespecting women, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? It's going to be pure chaos. And we're all going to have to deal with it. It's not like, oh, one group of people. No. If you piss or you shit in the soup, it's going to be piss and shit in the soup, and everybody can't eat it. Like, I don't know what the saying is, but if somebody go pees in the drinking water, everybody's going to be drinking water that's laced with pee. You look stupid. That's why people who were, doing white supremacy and all this other stuff, all these historic Caucasians who forced white supremacy on all of us, are now having to deal with the delinquency of the results of the white supremacy that they put on us in the first place. Like, it's common knowledge. Ain't nobody suppressing black people no more except for black people. And there might be a little bit of systemic oppression because of what has been placed in the laws and all these other different things that relate to our everyday life. But there's literally no actual person that's still oppressing black people or minorities. It's us. It's us. And the reason why it's us is because the indoctrination has been ingrained in our culture because we don't know our culture, and therefore we perpetuate the indoctrination that our ancestors received onto our children and our grandchildren over and over again in a cycle. But see, people don't want to listen to what I have to say. People don't be wanting to know what I have to say. People don't be wanting to listen to, because I'm just saying, like, nobody's being racist towards black people unless it's like a specific group of people that have to abide by a specific group of laws or ordinances that have been created by racist people, and nobody has done anything to change it. That's really all I see. And then there's some people who are one-offs who have a history and a genealogy of racism. And there's some people who just try to impress other people. Like, it's one-off situations. It's like spots. But the only people who are really oppressing black people are other black people. Black women oppress other black women and black men. And black men most definitely oppress black women. There's nobody who's really oppressing us besides us. And the fact that we are not standing up to make any differences or change any of these laws or nothing like that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Girl, Linda, I would have been gone. That's where I was living at. I was living in the area where my ex-husband and my baby daddy both grew up in. And I grew up there to a certain degree. But I'm in a whole different city now. Girl, Alicia, you back? She was like, wow, you still alive? Bitch, I'm finna go. Bitch, I'm finna go. I just be getting on here ranting about shit. Look. That's all my ex-husband want to do. All my ex-husband want to do is financially manipulate me. That's all he do. He just financially manipulate me. He don't pay no child support on purpose. He don't do anything that he's supposed to do. But every time my kids are over there, or whenever I say, he wants me to be begging and crawling on my knees to come back and say, oh, I need your help. Be back with me. Help me. And all he want to be able to reject me and reject me the way he feel like I rejected him. But he always get rejected. And it's not because I wish anything negative on him. It's just because of the type of person that he is and how he conducts himself with his energy. I'm just reading y'all's comments. I feel you, Linda. You keep doing that overtime. Stay strong, boo. Do what you got to do. Yeah, it's definitely systemic witchcraft. It's the ones who control the quote unquote elites that think they're the elites, but they're not really the elites. It's the group of elites that are above those elites that control everything because they want to be. It's a tiered. I told y'all it's a tiered system. It's a tiered system when it comes to everything that's going on. Everybody is a part of a tier. It doesn't matter who you think you are, what you think you're doing. Even if you're a wealthy black person, you feel like you're in a higher echelon of fucking society, you're a part of the tier system too. And there's somebody above you. There may be a bunch of people below you, but it's somebody above you at all times. You're not the one who's on top running shit. The only way that we'll be on top running shit is if we, have some type of access to the elites of the elites, which we'll probably never have access to in my lifetime. One day, hopefully, it'll be disbanded because I want my genealogical line to be able to be free at some point or another. Yeah, but it's deeper than that. When it's deep, I get you, Dominique, but it's deeper than that. When you have a whole group of people that are literally living and reliving oppression. I know purple magic. I know. But I'm good. I appreciate it. It'll be what it's supposed to be. Shaylee says society in general and people morals or lack of morals, yep, and respect of other people is royally screwed. Exactly. Like nobody gives a fuck anymore. Like there's no common decency anymore. Like people are just rude. They just rude for the sake of being rude because they feel like, oh, I had a bad day today, so I could be rude. I can be mean and rude, and I can talk to you how I want to talk to you, and I can ignore you, and I cannot speak to you, and I can look you up and down, and I can treat you any type of way because I'm tired. I'm tired, and all these other things. No. That's why I'm sick of these people. Like, I'm sick of people who speak negatively about other people, but I'm also sick of people who don't do anything about other people speaking negatively. Like, it's so many things. There's just so much shit being talked, and there's so many things that just don't make no sense. Girl, I'm not even gonna say nothing about that. But it's so many things that don't even make no sense. And if we just, like Ann said earlier, if we just decide to be human and understand that everybody goes through problems equally, it might not be the same problem. It might not be in the same level of severity, but everybody goes through problems. Everybody has problems equally. So just because you have a problem doesn't make your problem any bigger than the next person's problem. That's what I said about black people. Just because black people are going through problems don't mean everybody's not going through problems. And just because you're white or of Caucasian descent does not mean that, you know, what you're going through is more important than what another person is going through. It's equal on all sides. It's definitely equal on all sides. And I think if more people stop having their head up their ass all the time, they'd be able to realize, you know, how their actions affect other people. Because that's the thing, like, we can't necessarily as a collective stop the elites of the elites from putting out whatever programming or control that they're trying to put on us, but we can control ourselves as to whether or not we allow for that shit to affect us, or whether or not we allow it to be influencing our children by, like, things that we talked about earlier in the live. Being present in your children's life, talking to them about situations, not just letting the school system raise them. We might not be able to control what's being projected, but we can control ourselves and how we perceive what's being projected, how we absorb what's being projected, and what we keep within us as something important. But folks don't want to listen to that. Like, that's why I'm not mad. Like, that's why I go out and I'm confident. Like, as a Black woman, the things that people are saying about Black women right now are atrocious. 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 To the point where now I wasn't getting disrespected in public before, but I get disrespected in public now. I get disrespected in public. I get harassed in public. There was a man at the club who would not leave the parking lot. I had to literally stay with another young gentleman that I had already met because this motherfucker was stalking and wouldn't leave the parking lot. And then when he finally left, I left, didn't know he was driving slow, and literally almost followed me halfway home. We was probably going in the same direction, but that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That I basically told you about it. I told this man, he wanted me to come to his house after the club. And I was like, bitch, what? The fuck? Who the fuck you think you talking to? You must not know who you talking to. Because I'm not going to nobody's house after nothing. Because I don't know you. And it's nighttime. And I told him straight up, I'm not doing that. He was like, why? I said, because I don't want to have to shoot you tonight. And I would never. But of course, that's a dangerous situation. And if I have to protect myself, or I'm in a situation where I'm put in danger, I'm not going to hesitate. But the fact that I told you no, and you drove away, then came back and circled around to my car. Now, this is a Black man now. And you came back and circled around to my car. Then you wouldn't leave the parking lot. Then you was trying to get in my conversations when I was talking to other people. That's a problem. So that's why I'm tired of the bullshit. That's why I'm tired of people saying things that don't make sense about women, children, and elderly people. I'm tired of people saying things that don't make sense that affect children, elderly people, and women. Because I'm a regular person. I just want to live my regular life. And I don't know if there's a man out here listening to this manosphere shit that just decide they want to pop me in the back of the head because I'm Black and I'm a woman. Shut the fuck up. Like, stop saying shit that don't make no sense, bro. Because you hurt because a bitch didn't want you. Stop. There's so many people who could literally watch this video right now and saying, if you ever rejected me, put it in the comments. I would love to see it. Because then you will see how many people I've had to deal with rejection from. It's a real thing. It doesn't mean that you basically condemn everybody in your life that comes after you, because that's the coward's way out. That's just like y'all was saying earlier. It's hard as fuck to heal, but not healing makes it even worse for you and everyone else to fuck around you. Oh yeah, that's what Don Lemon is. His name Don Lemon. Ain't that what happened? Wasn't it Don Lemon? Let me go look at that. I'm supposed to be getting off of here. I'm ready to eat. Don Lemon. There he go. Full of shit. And Tucker Carlson too, right? Didn't they both get fired? Don Lemon is American, but he ain't good. Okay, that didn't say nothing. Oh, they got videos. Don Lemon and CNN part ways. Stop it. I'm just saying. Oh, no, I don't want to watch the clip because I don't want the video to get totally demonetized. I mean, it's already majority demonetized, but it's on limited monetization, so they're not going to show it to anybody. They're not going to let nobody see it. So, I mean, that's crazy. Hold on. Wait. Let's read what it says. See, because that's what I'm talking. Because, bitch, because of what these men is saying, if I gotta be afraid every time, I go to a public place, because God knows who's listening to what within the manosphere. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, look at that. Okay. Now I can click on your comments down here. I'm on a laptop. Women are up for not being in their prime. Wait, let me see. Let me see if I can find the clip. Don Lemon clip. I want to see. I don't be watching this type of shit because I'll be tired. Don Lemon stunned by CNN firing. Everyone floored at network. Oh, they're surprised. And then everybody's surprised. They be trying to condemn black women. We can't even fucking... Black women can't even breathe. We can't even breathe right. Black women can't even... Somebody country is in here. I don't know who this country person is speaking through me. But I was about to say, black women can't even break wind without somebody saying we did it wrong or we caused the problem. I'm just saying. Is that the clip? Okay, hold on. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Let me see something. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna play the clip. All right. Okay. I'm gonna see if y'all can hear this. Because I'm trying to share my screen. Okay, share. Oh, Lord have mercy. At the stream. There it go. It's what he said. It's what he said. I just listened to the clip for myself because I wanted to see what they were going to say. I could off all people. Oh, goodness. Damn, Jelly, I'm sorry about that. Girl, I'm sorry. Now, the first word he said was I. So let's go ahead and play it.
I think it's the wrong road to go down. She says people, you know.
Ooh, is it echoing, y'all? Where's the sound coming from?
Politicians or something are not in their prime. Nikki Haley isn't in her prime. Sorry. When a woman is considered to be in her prime in her 20s and 30s and maybe 40s.
What are you talking? Wait.
That's not according to me.
Prime for what?
It depends. I mean, it's just like prime. If you look it up, it'll. If you Google when is a woman in her prime, it'll say 20s, 30s, and 40s. I don't necessarily.
40s. So I got another.
I'm not saying
decade.
I agree with that. So I think she has to be careful.
Wow, dig yourself a hole there, son. Lemon had to apologize quickly on Twitter, saying, quote, "The reference I made to a woman's prime this morning was inartful, irrelevant, as colleagues and loved ones have pointed out, and I regret it. A woman's age doesn't define her either personally or professionally." By the way, Rachel, Don Lemon did not appear on his show this morning.
Oh, was it echoing, y'all? Who's still in here? Like, y'all are crazy. The reference I made to a woman's prime this morning was inartful and irrelevant. As colleagues and loved ones have pointed out, and I regret it, a woman's age doesn't define her either personally or professionally. I have countless women in my life who prove that every day. I bet you do. It wasn't echoing? Okay, that's good. Let's watch it one more time.
I think it's the wrong road to go down. She says people, you know, politicians or something are not in their prime. Nikki Haley isn't in her prime. Sorry. When a woman is considered to be in her prime in her 20s and 30s and maybe 40s.
What are you talking? Wait.
That's not according to me.
Prime for what?
It depends. I mean, it's just like prime. If you look it up, it'll. If you Google when is a woman in her prime, it'll say 20s, 30s, and 40s. I don't necessarily.
40s. So I got another.
I'm not saying
decade.
I agree with that. So I think she has to be careful.
Wow, dig yourself a hole there, son. Lemon had to apologize quickly on Twitter, saying, quote, "The reference I made to a woman's prime this morning was inartful, irrelevant, as colleagues and loved ones have pointed out, and I regret it. A woman's age doesn't define her either personally or professionally." By the way, Rachel, Don Lemon did not appear on his show this morning.
I think it's the wrong.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys got to be fucking kidding me.
One of the guy goes, "Oh,
I think
no, get out of here." Wait. Let me remove that for a minute. I know you lying. It's just funny to me because the lady. I just want to look up the lady. Okay, I was looking up the lady while he was talking. Let me put it on Google on Chrome. This is the lady. This is the lady that he's talking about. Let me put up her image. Oh wait, no, go back. Let me click on this again. Okay, like this is the lady that he's talking about. Hold on, let me see. This is the lady he's talking about. Does she look like she's like elderly or old or anything? Like, she looks fine. She's got a smooth face. Okay. Wait, let me go to the screen. She's got a smooth face. She don't have any like blemishes. I mean, of course it could be retouched, but like she got all her teeth. Come on now. What are we saying? Oh wait. I don't want to do all that. I just opened another window. But like, what are we saying here? Now, I mean, that could be a touched up photo. But like, what are we saying? Isn't this the lady that's like fighting? Isn't she like fighting for like the presidential nomination, or I don't know. Maybe she's running for president. I don't know. I don't really be caring. But yeah, like she's not that like. Is her face really that messed up? I don't think so. So for you to say that, like, oh, you gotta be careful, you know, women, those women, those raggedy women, them raggedy podunk good for nothing women's, you gotta be careful, because we already say you're raggedy and good for nothing. You gotta be careful. I feel like I'm just now getting in my prime and I'm 31. So I don't give a fuck what none of these motherfuckers have to say. Okay? Right. I can't wait. Look, I got the white in my hair because I want motherfuckers to get used to these grays. Because when I got my grays, I'm not dyeing them bitches. My mama dyed her hair and I watched her go through all that trouble to dye her hair. I don't give a damn. When my hair turn gray, it's going to be gray. I don't know. That's funny to me. But that's the shit I'm talking about. It's like when all these topics, see, because what people don't understand, let me tell y'all something. What folks don't understand, especially these men, what these men don't understand is, like I said earlier, when you disrespect children, elderly, and women, you create a problem for your society. When you feel like it's okay to disrespect children, elderly, and women. Because women are the portal through which you bring children into the world. So if you disrespect women, then you're ultimately disrespecting the children and the act of creating children. It takes two people, but can't no man birth a baby. Okay? Once you as a society, as men in a society, start to disrespect the women, the children, and the elderly, then you start to have these types of problems trickle over. And a lot of these men talk about masculinity and all that type of stuff, but I should not have to go to a public establishment and be harassed by men who are following the influence in their feminine energy of men who are improperly using their masculine influence. Like, the masculine energy is what influences society. The masculine energy is the positive, like the polarity. Well, not really polarity, but the masculine energy is like the positive charge, which gives life to the feminine energy, which is the negative charge. But it's not positive and negative as if it's good or bad. It's positive and negative, meaning electrically, vibrationally. So if masculine energy has given the electric charge to all of the feminines on our planet, in our societies, by default, because of the masculine example that has been set, the feminine energy has created based on that masculine example. Like, nigga, don't tell me that I'm the problem when you're the one who influenced all of this particular movement. Okay? You're not going to tell me that I'm the problem as a woman when you're the one who has influenced my feminine energy to move accordingly in alignment with what you have created for said society. It's not my fault because I'm not the masculine energy, apparently. Now that's why they're complaining. They're saying, oh, you being too masculine. Well, obviously somebody's got to step into that masculine role when the creation that the masculine energy is influencing is detrimental to the overall growth and well-being of the said society. It's evolution. It's evolution. So if you as the masculine are creating a negative form of evolution, then me as the positive, for survival of the fittest or for survival of the society, have to create a different influence. Then you're getting mad at us for doing that, and you're getting mad at us for not wanting to deal with the bullshit that you put out. As a masculine, you are going to put out certain influences. And then when the feminine energy, which is absorbing the positive charge from the masculine, absorbs the positive charge and creates a negative charge, it's like they push that energy out, which goes back to the masculine. So it's like we're just perpetuating, as women, we're just perpetuating the example that has been set forth for us. If men want there to be a different example, they will shut the fuck up and start doing some inner work to work on themselves so that they can be better people. Because if they're mad at all the other people around them, and if you have a man that's mad at all the other people around them, and they're upset with their life and their circumstances is because they have not done anything to manifest a different result within their heart. But see, they don't want you to understand, like that's why channels like mine and other spiritual content and, you know, things that really teach people these lessons on a realistic level are not publicized and promoted. Because they don't want people to have this type of resolve within themselves. Because if everybody had this type of resolve within themselves, then there wouldn't be as much, I don't know, there wouldn't be as many pussies out there. There wouldn't be as many cowards out there. There wouldn't be as many yes men, because a lot of these men who think they're masculine are actually operating in the feminine, because whatever has been regurgitated, it's like they're regurgitating whatever has been projected on them. And that's what the feminine energy does. The feminine energy regurgitates whatever has been projected onto it. So a lot of these men who go out here and do things like this, like follow people outside the club and get mad when you don't want to go with them after the club, are regurgitating some type of rhetoric that has been instilled within them from another source, from someone who is more masculine than them. So if I'm more masculine than you, what makes you think that I want to listen to what you have to say? If you are a man and you're mad at women for being masculine, it's because they've been forced to be masculine due to the survival mechanisms that any mammal or human being will have inside of them. So if women have had to survive because of years of rape, incest, abuse, you know, DV, domestic violence, we getting hands and feet and elbows and knees and everything else put on us. We're being left at the altar. We're being left with the kids. We're being abused at work, forced to work for a lot of us, then abused at work, and then mistreated at work. And then, you know, then we have to make sure that not only are we being desirable, but we're not too desirable to get raped, right? Once you deal with a situation like that for too long, the feminine mindset and the brain and the way neurological transmitters are being connected in someone's brain is going to go to survival mechanisms. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, but goddamn, I know what it is and how it works. So if you're mad at all these women for being masculine, maybe you should stop being a bitch. It's as simple as that. But people don't want you to break it down like that. They don't. Because I'm 31 and I don't give a damn. The older I get, the happier I am. And that's why people are not valuing the elderly. They're not valuing youth, and they're not valuing the maturity of the elderly. Because they have the knowledge that's going to help you solidify this and understand this. First of all, the innocence in the children, it should be showing these men. Okay, because even the men who are not in the Black community, I still have a problem with all men, period. Because guess what? You're allowing this treatment to be done to women, children, and elderly. I have a problem with all men. I didn't know it was going to be a rant today, but for whatever reason, we're having a conversation. I have a problem with all the men within our society that don't understand these dynamics and make it even harder, or don't address the situation, or don't address their fellow man. Because there was a time when if a man saw another man doing something crooked, they would step in and prevent the crookedness from going on. But so many people have turned into bitches and cowards these days, and they're operating in the feminine energy. So it's like, there's somebody got to be masculine. Somebody got to be masculine. I mean, somebody has to be masculine. So if you don't want to be masculine as a man who's originally been placed in that role to do so, then don't be mad when someone else, because of the need of survival, comes along to fill the void that you have left for others to fill. I mean, I'm just saying. Don't be mad when women have had to take a role, or there's been an influx in, you know, LGBTQ communities because in men, or there's an influx in gay men, or whatever the situation, or gay women, or whatever. Don't be mad at that, because that's the societal influence that you have placed upon the people within your society due to your perpetual projection of negativity. and literally forcing young boys and young girls to be confused about themselves because you don't know what the fuck is going on with you. And I don't care what happened in the past. Each person who's alive right now is responsible for changing the way things are seen. Because if you make a change, it may take a few generations of your family to really solidify that change. But if you make a change as an individual to be better than what the fuck you saw coming up, that's better than complaining about what the fuck is going on. I really wish men would shut the fuck up. And I did not know that I was so triggered. But I really wish men would shut the fuck up, because I am tired. I am so beyond tired of hearing about all the grievances that men have. Shut the fuck up. You know nothing about grievance. You know nothing about grievance. You know nothing, because you don't respect children, you don't respect the elderly, and you don't respect women. And if any group or society allows another group or society to disrespect children, elderly, or women, all of you can fucking kiss my ass and kick rocks barefoot. White men are not better. Latino men are not better. Asian men are not better. Indigenous Africans or Caribbeans are no better than the Americans. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're allowing a group to be subservient to another group and be mistreated and violated and done wrong in whatever society that you're in, as a collective, as a humanity, you are not shit as a person, bro. You're not shit, because you allow it to go on and you allow it to fester. And no matter what I teach my sons as a woman, it doesn't matter, because whatever they see and whatever they hear growing up, or whatever they experience, whatever their traumas are going to determine the way that they act. I could be the best mother in the world, but there could be so much negative influence around my children that they turn out poorly. And that's the gamble that we're taking with a lot of situations, because we are not valuing children, we are not valuing the elderly, and we are not valuing women. I got 2 niggas on child support right now. Do you think I get any help from these niggas? That's the one thing that shit pisses me off so much. I got 2 niggas on child support right now. Been on child support for years. And I struggle. Because the government, you want to put, you want to talk about a fucking something that's for show. You want to talk about shit being for show. People putting on. Child support is the biggest fucking flex that the government ever did. And it's a lot of black men out here saying, oh, you black people put men on child support. Nigga, y'all don't pay that shit. Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't pay shit. You want to talk about how black women wrong, or how white women, whoever. You want to talk about how women are wrong for then throwing a man on child support, but you don't even pay that shit, and the government don't make you pay that shit. Shut the fuck up. You ain't got nothing to be complaining about. Shut the fuck up, bro. Ooh. Let me calm down. It's like, oh my God, it's so irritating to me. It's so irritating because people just blatantly disregard the truth of what situations are, because they want to hear what they want to hear. People are only going to hear what they want to hear. They're not going to want to hear facts. They're not going to want to hear the truth. I don't have any information to back up what the fuck I'm saying. I don't care. But all the women that I know can show you itemized lists of payments and payment history and tell you that shit ain't getting paid. And some women only have child support payments for low amounts. Motherfuckers only be paying $45, $30. Some of these niggas only be paying $10. Unfortunately, I am owed a lot. But some of these men don't even have to pay that much. They can't even spare a dub for their child. Shut the fuck up, bro. Get your niggas in. Get your affairs in order. Get your affairs in order. Get your affairs in order and shut the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of hearing all that shit. Like, and then when people advocate, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman, but when you have people in the community that speak on these types of things, and they have a larger platform, and they speak about things that I'm speaking about, or they speak about equality and balance when it comes to these situations, and not just having a one-sided view. It's like people are like, oh, how dare you? How dare you have common sense and deductive reasoning? How dare you have common sense and deductive reasoning? How dare you be objective? And they get mad at these people. And I'm like, what are you mad for? Because there's definitely women out here who are, 304. There's definitely women who are out here trying to play dudes. There's definitely women who are out here perpetuating the problem. But again, what does the feminine energy do? The feminine energy responds to the influence of the masculine energy. The feminine energy absorbs whatever charge is coming off of the masculine energy. So if you're mad that these tornado ass bitches is running amok and destroying your life, maybe you should think about what caused these women to be created. Whether it was through their lineage and their parentage, or whether it was through experiences that they had in their own personal life. Maybe if you stop the experiences that caused the creation of these raggedy ass women, then you wouldn't have so many raggedy ass women out here to deal with. And the same thing goes for men. It's a two-way street. But one thing about it is I really do feel like women have been doing a better job of, keeping the shit together. I don't know. People can be mad if they want. People can unsubscribe. They can be mad and say whatever they want to say. I don't care. I'm just so tired of people acting like their situation is different. And no matter what I say about women, women are always the casualty, which ultimately leads for children to be in the casualty and for elderly being the casualty as well. If people don't respect children, elderly, and women, it's always going to be a problem. There's always going to be disruption, and the children, the elderly, and the women are the ones who are going to suffer the most. So that's why I say what I say. So as children, elderly, and women, we have to stop allowing the people around us to do the things that they've been doing to take advantage. That's why I do what I do. That's why I say what I say. That's why I'm on the channel, being who the fuck I am and giving you these messages the way I give them. Because if I can help one person to not allow people to degrade and diminish them in their life, if I can help one person be motivated enough or have the tools to understand how to create boundaries and protection from people who are putting them in these negative situations, if I can help one person to make a better choice in their life when it comes to allowing these types of situations in their life, then I've done my job. I've done what I've prayed about to be able to do. Because I was able to help someone have the information or the tools that they need, or I was able to give someone my experience to give them the information and the tools that they need to not be placed in that situation or not allow themselves to be in that situation. Like, dudes can say what they want online. Black men can say what they want about black women. I'm still going to go out there and be who I need to be. But I don't see anything happening to black men that's detrimental to their lives when it comes to what black women are saying online. It's a problem. But there's a lot of black women who have violence or some type of detrimental response from what is being said by men. Women are the ones who have a detrimental response or a detrimental outcome when men say frivolous things online. We are the ones who have to deal with it. The worst that's happening to men is that they're getting rejected. That's the most that's happening to men, is that they're getting rejected. So since men are getting rejected, women have to be raped and killed? Sounds a little off to me, but I think I've said enough. I think I've said enough. So y'all, I'm finna go. I love y'all. That was funny. I hope that you enjoyed this live. I might put timestamps on this bitch, but I might not. People aren't going to be recommended to it anyway. So, I have enjoyed you guys so very much. And I hope to see you guys on another video. I wonder if you know what? I think I was supposed to charge. This phone. Let me see. Oh, did it die? Oh, damn. I need to put this phone on the charger because the other videos for the channel was uploading. Thank you guys. Love you. Thank you all so much for being here. Okay. If you would like to become a member, get a personal reading, get merch, all of that stuff is below. Y'all be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. Okay. Leave your comments below. And remember, this is our Circle Blues. Bye, you guys. Bye. Y'all are welcome. See